Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Oh, wait. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, we're live. This is it. This is Late Night with Honda, the greatest show on the entire internet, barring, I don't know, fact-checking. So just don't check that out, and it's still true. Hope everybody out there is doing good tonight. Hope everybody's Memorial Day weekend is going pretty well. It's been kind of crazy around my parts, but, you know, that's okay. But,
your parts,
yeah,
huh?
It's just because you stabbed that hooker. It'll be fine. It'll all work out.
I thought I might have to. Shoot
cares.
somebody today, but you know, it's okay.
Well,
That's a story for not online.
I'm just saying that's what happens when you raise hackers. Okay.
It is.
Allegedly.
Hacker razor.
Allegedly.
Alleged hacking. I got a detention once for computer hacking in high school because I figured out that their system was lame. They had like the name of the website blocked out, but not its like routing number or whatever. It's not that hard to figure out the routing number of a fucking tunnel or some shit.
I went into the school's router because you can go 10.0.0.1 and go to the settings, and if they haven't messed with it, the password is password. And you just type in password, and then you can change the router password or do all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
You can set up the entire router to only be like, you can like limit the access of internet sites that it can go to, and you can limit it to only go to one site. So like we set it up so it would only go to like this cat site. So anytime you'd like try to log into anything, it would just take you straight to the cat site. They were pissed.
I can see why.
Anyway.
But Carol Baskin was really into it.
Yeah, Carol was.
I still think it's funny we were talking about the Black Panthers running around in the streets, wherever that was. And in my head, I was picturing like a bunch of Panther Kings like that accidentally let their animals loose or something.
My mind immediately went to Black Panther, the movie.
Yeah, or that. Or there. Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Just a bunch of Wakanda forevers.
That's fucking hilarious. Anyway, fuck, man. What's going on with you guys tonight? Anything exciting happened over the last couple of days? I've been so busy I haven't been able to talk to you guys, really.
Not really. I mean, honestly, there hasn't been much going on.
I got a new gun.
What did you get?
I got a new gun also.
Ooh. Well, spilled. Come on, everybody's being quiet. I got a new gun.
Check it out.
Oh, that piece. Fuck you.
It's my new
Fuck you.
It shoots straight fire. Check it out. Oh,
That's what in the industry they call a burner.
Thought you were being serious, man.
I got a Canic TP9 subcompact.
Oh, you got the Canic.
Yes.
You have joined Team Canic. Team Terrorism.
I've been on Team Canic.
Go Hamas!
Team Anti-Israel, apparently.
I bought the TP9 SA with the button no death when they first came in and loved it, but sold it because I figured they were going to make one without the button. And I bought a couple of different ones without the button, but I always ended up selling them because I was like, nah, it's just an extra gun I didn't need. And now I kind of like, I don't know. For a cheap gun, I really love the Canic.
How much did you pay for yours?
It was $430.
That's not, I mean...
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
I paid $400 for mine in the before times. Out the door, in my hand.
And this came with a cool holster. Like, they upgraded the holster significantly. It's actually something I would use. And it came with an extended mag.
Help.
Are
you need help? That's weird.
You guys dead.
Why would you need help?
Super chat for $15 and didn't say anything.
Did he get his peen stuck in the chili?
Oof.
Store tin. I'll be right back. I don't know what that means. Savage dropped in $5. He's already here. Oh God, Savage is already here. This is going to be a hell of a night. We're working on that 53. I've been working on that 53. I think some I think the spirit of some Viet Cong inhabits it, and it has it out for me since I'm the spitting image of the old man. There we go. That was hard to get out.
I wouldn't.
Honda,
load
you're
that.
not even drunk yet.
No, I'm not. I don't know why that was so hard to. I think it's the sentence structure. There's something about it.
I wouldn't load that.
And has it. See. Yeah, dude. Work has been insane. But that's because everybody's on fucking vacation, dude. Like, right when all the kids go out of school, there was like 7 people who simultaneously took a vacation and all went to Florida. And so we're fucking like super short-staffed right now. Like, everybody's fucking behind on everything. Everything sucks. And so on top of that, everyone who's left has been like, well, fuck that shit. I'm calling in. I got a cough. You know, and like the way the rules of COVID work, you're not allowed to like question that or get a doctor's note or anything. You just have to tell them to stay home until they feel better and don't have any symptoms anymore, right? So everyone's using that as an excuse. And so as a response to all of this going on, I think not necessarily the vacation thing, but the people calling out shortage of labor, the company that I work for is instituting a new program in which every server has like this little iPad thing that they carry around with them and take orders with. And you'll have twice as many tables, but it's somehow going to work out, and I don't know how, and I think it's going to suck really bad, and I think what they're trying to do is eventually phase my job out and turn me into a food runner. And I don't know if I like
Everybody
that.
orders their own shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You bring it to the table, here you go. And then, like, no one tips because why would you tip the guy who's just bringing your food? He didn't do anything. So it might be time to get out. I mean, not quite yet, but, you know, coming up.
Well, the final step is just the robot takeover.
Yeah, the robots are taking over. That's what I was just going to say.
Like, you just have a robot wheeling out all the shit on the big-ass tray.
Yeah, that's the next step is, okay, now we got to get rid of these pesky food runners or whatever you want to call them.
Supposed to be like in Japan. They have those like automated restaurants, you know?
Yeah.
You sit down, you order your own food, and you know your food comes out on these. Either sometimes they have a little conveyor belt or whatever, or it's a little slot that opens up in the wall behind your table, and your food just comes out. And yeah,
dude, they've got like vending machine robots that cook a pizza from scratch in front of you, or like make an omelet. It's crazy the shit they got in Japan when it comes to food and toilets. Food and toilets, they figured that shit out. You got like those dancing, singing toilets that have lights and waterfall fucking things that happen. Sorry, the kids are being loud. Shut the door. Usually they're not here tonight, but for reasons they are, so please bear with me. I might have to run away and have a conversation at some point tonight, because apparently someone's coming over with clothes and other things later, so that'll be fun. I don't know what time that's happening, but...
Yay!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Matt knows all about my fucking woes.
Yep,
He
I've been
lived
there.
through his and figured his shit out, and I'm thinking I'm heading in that direction.
Poor Honda.
Nah, I mean, resilient Honda is what you should be saying.
Okay, resilient Honda.
Because sometimes it rains, and that's okay.
Can't rain all the time.
No, it
When it
can't.
rains, it pours.
It can't rain all the time.
Ladies' night, $1 shots.
Jesus.
Yes,
That's gonna be a short
$1
chat.
shot for the ladies' night.
I don't know about that. That sounds terrible. I feel like I need to do a shot already, though, because there's already $20 worth of super chat there. What do you guys say?
Yeah,
I
20
think
bucks
so.
or more.
Do we have to join in? I actually have a drink for once.
What? Good little Christian boy?
Is it like a Capri Sun or like an actual beverage?
It is, let me read the label here, a Cider Boys Pineapple Hula Apple Pineapple Hard Cider.
That's not a real drink. I'm just
That's
telling
not a real drink. That's foo-foo.
Yeah, but this is also Jolly that like is just getting into beverages.
On God's green earth.
Who the fuck is doing that?
What's going on? Why is everyone laughing? I heard something. I don't know what that was.
No reason.
Some sort of sounds coming from the
You
computer.
don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
It sounds nice. Sounds like someone's having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, jolly.
At least he's enjoying it.
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone's like, I thought I heard porn.
Harder, jolly.
That's weird. I don't know what you're talking about.
What? You must have another tab opened.
I always think it's funny when, like, because everyone's doing fucking video conference calling and things like this. And, like, the dude will forget that his camera's on and start, like, fapping in the middle of a meeting.
Yeah,
There
this
was,
is
someone, there was someone in government who did it, too. There was, like, I forget who it was. It was, like, I forget what it was. Someone look that up. Go on, what? What were you saying, Matt?
no. I think it's amazing. People can't figure this shit out.
I mean, it's not that hard, but
Yeah, it's really not. I've been doing Zoom since before anybody heard what Zoom is. I've been doing
Man, I've been
Zoom for
doing
3-4
fucking
years.
hangouts with Matt for like 10 years now and jerking off at the same time and never once.
And nobody knew, see? Because you know how to do it.
There is a system. Dang
Yes.
it.
There's a procedure.
you would think that you would mute yourself and turn off your camera. It's really all you got to do, right?
That's all you gotta
Yeah.
do.
Right?
Or just wait the 20 minutes till the meeting's over. I don't know.
Who has
That
not
just
been
has to
born?
happen, like right now.
Well, who can wait 20 minutes?
Obviously not Night Strike.
Funny.
Well, I don't know what's worse. Waiting 20 minutes or not being able to last 20 minutes,
I don't think anyone in this room lasts 20 minutes.
That's yeah.
Well, maybe Matt.
20 minutes. That's fucking Jesus Christ. That's foreplay.
I'm
Fuck.
like a all fucking day kind of person.
You have like a one session. How many times is the maximum that you've
Like
Like
at one, like I 2 maybe. I don't think 3, but 2 at least. Yeah.
I don't know. It was like-
Her, on the other hand, that's a whole different story.
I had this like weird night where I was hooking up with this chick, and I just kept getting a boner.
Well, I don't really want to go into it, but like, there's guy orgasms and girl orgasms, and you can have a girl one again and again and again and again. It's one of the advantages.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of not fair.
No, it's not fair at all.
It's like, damn it.
Savage says, I propose Jolly has to go drink for drink with Honda. That would make this much more enjoyable.
God,
Oh,
you'd
yeah.
kill him. You'd kill him.
Jolly, you there, buddy? That's a no.
Jolly cracked the can and was like, done.
Yeah, he's already passed out on the floor.
I've slammed a solo cup of screwdriver, so I'm counting that as a shot.
That's a shot. Is this a shot?
God damn it, I'm going to have that song stuck in my head.
Well, I've got a joint over here.
God damn it.
I fear you up. Rich time party. Proceed to party.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
I think it's weird how, like, money's not what it used to be all of a sudden, and it's, like, becoming apparent to people left and right who probably have never thought about politics or things like that, and they're suddenly at the store, like, holy fuck, or they go out to eat, like, two people's food, an appetizer, and a couple of drinks is like $80. It's like, what in the fuck? And I get it, dude. Like, that's why I don't go out like much.
Surprise, motherfucker.
With fries, motherfucker.
All rise, motherfucker.
Don't lie, motherfucker.
Some pies, motherfucker.
Good times. Good times.
I can't wait to go to fucking Six Flags, dude. We're going there probably Monday. We're going for sure. I think Monday, actually, for the first time. It's been years since I've been to a park like that and rode rides, and the kids are finally old enough. They're tall enough to like get on pretty much any ride that they make, you know. So we can go on all the different stuff and not have to leave anybody behind. It's gonna be fun.
The fuck was that? Somebody just shit themselves. What the fuck was that?
What sounds like?
I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty proud.
Is it?
Did Dookie make a boom boom?
I don't know what happened, yo. I don't know.
Do you need to go wipe and make sure everything's still clean down there?
No, we're fresh, baby.
Sometimes, you know, you think it's okay, and then later you get that not so fresh feeling.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
You missed Dookie shitting himself on the fucking air.
Duke, I leave you for 5 minutes to walk my dog.
Holy shit. That was funny. And it's right when it's quiet, too. Like, nobody's saying anything. He's just...
The fart heard around the world.
Anyway.
Pretty much, man. I mean, I'm sure there's someone listening over in the fog breather land. Savage says, Matt, look who said it and analyze your statement of it would kill Jolly to do that. I think he's encouraging killing Jolly.
It's true. He is.
Oh, dear.
I think he is. Yeah.
So the proposal is, Jolly, that you go shot for shot with me tonight.
Yeah, hell no.
It's not like I'm like a professional drinker or something like that.
Sir, I can count on 2 hands the amount of times I've ever drank alcohol.
What? For real?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't really like alcohol. I don't like that. I'm only drinking because it's the only thing we have.
What do you usually do?
Drink water.
Praise to the Lord.
Masturbates and then does that whipping thing where he whips his own back
Oh,
for forgiveness.
see when he said, I'm only drinking alcohol because it's the only thing we have, I was thinking it was like, well, we're out of heroin and we're out of methamphetamines and we're out of fucking cocaine and we're out of weed, so I guess we'll drink this alcohol. But what he meant was we're out of soda.
Yep.
Yeah, my bad.
And the milk is expired, so I can't drink that. Can't even make strawberry milk in this house,
He
damn it.
needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Some milk.
He needs some milk.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I find that too funny.
That's a little worked up.
I don't know, man. Should I be doing this on your chats? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Has Night Strike left the chat yet?
We're doing a Monday night chat, and you're talking about Star Wars. You're like, oh, Boba Fett, and I'm like, oh, background. You know?
Let's face it, this chat's a little bit more debaucherous than
All right,
All my
Duly noted,
chats
sir.
evolve into dick jokes, so I mean, it's not like
You do have a point. Savage says, wait, what's Jolly drinking tonight? What are you drinking? Some
sort of
Just
hard cider.
pineapple juice with some liquor rubbed above it?
Yeah, it's
Waved around
5%,
it?
maybe.
Oh, that's beer. Dude, my beer is stronger than mine.
I just mixed orange juice and vodka 50-50 with ice. That's a
Hey, you know what? For someone that doesn't drink alcohol, Jolly's at least trying, so it's baby steps. I'm willing to, pass
Jolly.
over whatever like hard cider he's drinking.
I'm
Who
just
started
saying
singing
that,
Red Solo Cup? Fuck you.
Me. Red Solo Cup.
Yeah, that was Matt.
Uh-huh.
I'll fill you up.
Uh-huh.
Proceed the party.
Hey man, we drink it solo cups in this house because we're classy.
Mm-hmm.
So last night I was working, and I was not supposed to close because I was supposed to open this morning, right? Meaning, like, I get a little bit of rest in between. I'm not there all the way through, and then as soon as we open again, The chick that I'm working with starts freaking out and crying, right? Not freaking out, but she was crying, and she was trying to hold herself together, and there was shit that she had to do that she wasn't doing. So I started, like, picking up the slack and doing all the other stuff. And then, like, eventually we get caught up with stuff, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? What can I do? Turns out that her cousin got abducted, raped, murdered, and dumped underneath a bridge in Denver, and she just found out about it at work.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Dang.
Like, that's the kind of shit you're like, yeah, like, that happens, but never to, like, me or anybody I know. Like, yeah, someone I know that fucking happened to. It's fucked up, dude. And I wonder, like, if that's going to be in the news, first of all. Second, like, if it is, how they're going to cover it, and, like, if it ends up being, like, I don't know, fits the narrative of something, it's going to be all over the news. And if it doesn't fit the narrative, it's not going to be in any of the news. And I think that's more newsworthy than a lot of shit that's in the news, because, like, I've got kids, and I'd like to know where that happened, what were the circumstances, and how can I protect my kids, and, that kind of thing. And it's like, I don't know. And it just,
But they don't care because
they don't care
because your kids are white, so it doesn't matter. Remember when the joke used to be that the only coverage that would ever happen was if like somebody kidnapped a little white girl? Remember that was a joke for a long time.
Yeah.
Like they would joke about it on Saturday Night Live and everywhere else, and it was the only thing that ever got newsworthy attention. And now it's gone the opposite way.
Well, and it's got me thinking about like that. What was that kid's name? Like the little 5-year-old kid who got fucking taken out of his bedroom.
Cash Garden.
Yeah.
Bro, and like, what were the motives behind that? Like, what was that? Is he just insane? Did he have some kind of, like, was he targeting, like, a white kid? If that's the case, like, should we talk about that? Can we even talk about it? Like, no, we can't. And if that's the case, they're not going to talk about it. They're not going to tell us. They're just going to be like, well, he's obviously mentally disturbed and blah, 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 blah. And then they're going to fucking sweep it under the rug just like they do a million other things that happen all the fucking time. And, like, we're going to remember it. But people out there are never even going to know anything like that ever happened and just move on with life like fucking innocent little lambs for the slaughter.
Well, there was a crazy update to that kid's story. Apparently, the guy who killed him tried to kidnap a little girl like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah. That was on Hasty Headlines if you were watching. I got you, Matt.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, I mean, and you were talking about that story, and it's like, yeah, like, I don't really think the grandpa should feel bad. Or it's like, fuck that shit, dude. Some motherfucker tries to abduct my children or my grandchildren, and I don't call the cops and try to do something about it. Like, I think that's on you, dude. At least partially.
No,
like,
I in that situation, I mean, like I said, I would have shot the motherfucker, but
right.
So that, but I mean, who knows? I mean, all I'm saying is I don't think you can't just sit there and go, well, it's all this grandfather's fault, because it's not.
I'm not saying it's all his fault. I'm saying it's part on him, though.
He should have done something, but he didn't, and he didn't press charges, and the guy, so nothing happened to the guy. And he said, it was another thing in the story. He said after the kid got killed, that grandfather said he saw that guy at the grocery store about a few days or a week later, before they arrested him, before they had identified him and arrested him. And he said he came up to him and apologized to him. saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. What happened with your grandkid? Blah 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 blah. I wasn't right in the head. Blah, all this crap." And this is after he's killed the other kid. I don't know, man.
Wow.
You gotta be fucked.
That guy is either completely off his rocker, or he's a sociopath.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Well, sociopaths usually have at least the air of normalcy to the outsider because it protects them from their sociopathic tendencies being recognized and rather not being able to exploit other people because they know they're a sociopath. So they're good at hiding. They've got like leopard spots to match the other leopards. You know what I mean? Like, you usually can't tell a sociopath unless they're outed. And once they're outed, they fucking disappear and move on to a new group of people and start fucking sociopathing them. Because that's how they work. Me and Jolly need to meet up and do as non-drinkers and see who drops first. I'm even willing to stick to beer/cider in the interest of not killing him quickly.
Quickly. I mean, at least 40 minutes.
You've only drank a handful of times, Jolly, hey?
Yes. Let me see. Okay, so.
You can use your toes. It's okay. We're all waiting with bated breath.
I think today would be 6.
This is your 6th time ever drinking in your life.
Yep.
I think I had drank more than 6 times by the age of 14.
We should have a celebratory drink because Jolly finally made it to 2 hands.
All right, we're taking a shot for Jolly. Jolly, you ready?
Yep, hold up.
You're drinking too. Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. Let's have. You guys didn't fill in while I started drinking, and it was really weird.
So I didn't.
You're welcome.
I'm on like my 2nd and a half screwdriver.
That was my 2nd shot, 3rd beer so far. And we're doing fine over here. I'm perfectly coherent.
Yeah, I'm good.
I was going to say, going back to your original statement, Honda, about that girl, if it's going to be in the news at all, it'll probably be like a little snippet in some local news and then never heard from again.
Right.
'Cause that's usually how they go with it.
Yeah, it'll be like local, like 9 News, this happened, da-da-da, this is the family, yada yada, never hear about it again. Because that shit happens way too fucking often for them to talk about. Like, think about this, right? If they reported on every instance that like fit the description of abduction, rape, murder kind of thing happening in the United States, you would think that there was an epidemic of that going on, much more than you would think there was an epidemic of mass shootings. That's why they don't do it, because they don't want to push that narrative. Because it doesn't fucking further anything for them pushing that narrative at this point. There might be a point in the future where they, you know, have a different goal in mind and the narrative might be pushed forward in that way to help them out. And so they'll do it at that point, you know?
Plus, too, if they were to share, like, the amount of kids that get abducted and everything like that, someone might look into it and they might find out that, you know, there's some high-up people that are into that shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Drug smuggling, human smuggling in this country is a fucking huge problem, you know? It really is. And where do they get the kids that they're smuggling? Some of them, I would say the majority of them are probably south of the border, right? But some of them are from here. Some of them are kids that are playing at the park without any parents or riding a bicycle on the side of the street or wrong place, wrong time, whatever, you know?
Meet people on the internet.
Yep.
I mean, you start hacking computers and stuff, things happen. Bro, I don't even know what to think. I'm like tempted to talk about that situation, but I don't even know what's going on with it, so there's nothing to really tell. It's just fucking weird. Short story is the kids are here tonight. Savage says, in my circles, I'm usually the DD. When something happens that I decide to drink, like a couple of weeks ago, people get surprised by the volume.
Of cum.
See, I don't know. For me, alcohol alone is like I could drink gallons of it. If I like smoke weed and then do some alcohol, it gets me drunk faster. But
If I smoke,
don't fuck with alcohol.
if I smoke anything and drink alcohol, it gets me like fucked up real quick. Like if I have a cigar or something, or back in the day, cigarettes, like, boom.
You're like Bill Clinton. You didn't inhale.
Rapper. No.
I did not inhale. I forget. I can't do any presidents. I'm a bad president impersonator.
That's a fair assessment.
I don't know. Like, it seems like you should be able to do a pretty decent Trump without like having to work on it too much, but I can't fucking do it.
This will not stand. This aggression will not stand, man.
And Biden is like
you know,
so incoherent that you'd have to like practice saying the sentence before you say it to get it right.
Oh man, like I can talk like Joe Biden, man.
Have you seen that meme going around now? It's like when the wife tells you to go to the grocery store and you don't write it down, saying that you'll remember, and then underneath it's like when you get there, it's just a picture of Joe Biden.
Ha ha!
Funny.
That is humorous. Thank you.
Hey, let's go to Twitter. I did a whole bunch of Twitter stuff this week, so we can look at my Twitter feed while we talk.
Honda, I do have a question.
Yes.
What the hell happened to Dogecoin?
It's gonna come back, bro. Don't worry. What's it at right now?
29 cents.
It'll come back. Don't worry.
If you haven't gotten in already, now's the time to go and buy in.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, that's the wrong screen.
That had your porn on it.
It sure did. There we go. So, CBS Denver, man steals Humvee from National Guard Armory. Leads deputies on chase, ending on 470 and Highway 285, which is about 5 minutes from my house.
I mean, that's amateur stuff. When you get like an armored carrier, you get like a tank, then call me. But this is just amateur.
Yeah, this is like 2-star on GTA. I want some 4-star stuff.
I applaud the spirit.
See, he fucked up. Here's what he did. He tried to cross the median and got caught up on these cords right now. He should have turned right and gone straight up this hill.
Yeah, that's
where
a
the Humvee can go, and these little fucking sheriff cars would have problems.
This is true.
But
it's got a soft top. I mean, those are fun to drive. So, I
mean, he stole the basic bitch Humvee though.
I mean, those are kind of cool. Just saying,
they are neat. Don't get me wrong.
You fit like a
Again, I applaud.
I
applaud the spirit.
Just saying.
Like, aim higher. Believe in yourself.
I mean, be all you can be in the National Guard.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
All you can be in the
Army National Guard.
So,
by our powers combined.
Is this a firework fight?
Or you can be more and join the Marine Corps.
That's right.
So this is 1 year ago. Minneapolis Police Department evacuated from its 3rd precinct. BLM Antifa rioters proceeded to burn the facility to the ground. The deadly rioting in Minnesota sparked riots across the U.S. Antifa and the far left declared it was time for their uprising. What's happened in the last year since this happened?
God damn it.
Tons of cops are quitting. Record numbers are retiring. They can't get enough to join the force. So there's all kinds of issues there with staffing. So
you had an Atlanta city councilman the other day get carjacked in broad daylight after trying to defund the cops.
Yep.
What did he say about it? There was some fucking bullshit statement that he made that I was like laughing about, but I don't remember what it was. It was like, oh, I don't blame them, and I forget what it was. Something like they deserve to have the car.
Well, the kids that stole the car were 7 to 11 years old, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, where are the parents in that situation?
That's
look. If I get carjacked by a 7 and 11-year-old, I'm just gonna spank them. Okay?
Did they have guns?
As far as
I would
walk
think
up
that I
and
would be
throw
able
him
to
off.
take a 7-year-old, pick him up, and punt him if I wanted to.
Hey man, when a shady looking 12-year-old puts a gun in your face, you just do what he says.
The name you gave this chat led me to believe there would be a lot more shit talking, and I'm a little disappointed. Oh, the Post Malone thing?
We should talk about Mark Malone. What happened last
It
weekend? I
is,
wasn't here.
it is early still. It's early.
I didn't see last week's chat. Was it just more racism?
It really was. What I really tried to do in that chat was like not be on the attack so much. Let him explain his points of view, get a clear understanding of what they are, and then pick them apart. Right? That was kind of like where I was going with it. And so I was trying to really nail down like, this is your definition of this thing. Okay, got it. This is what you think this thing is. Okay, got it. And like, I think he realized what I was doing and then started like being obstinate and not actually like letting me fucking nail down his positions, you know? So yeah, like it didn't go anywhere.
Well, I'm disappointed. I was hoping for more Nazi chat. Wait, not Nazi. He was like Nazi light. He was like the Diet Coke of Nazi.
Well, and the funny thing is, on Infowars.com, if you go to Alex Jones's channel, which is not on YouTube, you have to go find it. They just did their exact same fucking thing that we did. They call it the Great Debate, right? That's what it's called. And they had Robert Barnes, if you know who that is, which is a pretty big name. Like, Robert Barnes has been in a lot of stuff in the news recently. He's like gotten pretty big on YouTube, doing stuff with Viva Fry and other things, talking about lawyer shit. And having him weigh in on the side that I agree with was very gratifying. And I'm glad to be in that company. But anyway, Anthony Fauci.
Right.
Go ahead, sorry.
I said Honda likes to be right.
I do. Anthony Fauci argued the benefits of gain-of-function research was worth the risk of a laboratory accident sparking a pandemic. Did you guys hear about this? Fauci talking about this shit now? Because he's been caught basically, I wouldn't say red-handed, but money that he gave to people were given to the lab that was doing the experiments that let out the virus, potentially, don't know, not yet to be proven, you know, but that's the claim. And so he's kind of like backpedaling and shoring up his defenses, I would say.
Well, they've said this is 100% came from a lab. That's what all the experts have agreed on. This is not like a controversial thing. This is 100% stated it came from a lab. So
Savage says, basically Honda tried to steelman Mark's arguments and was met with, you need to look into dark history of it level shit repeatedly. Yeah, and that was it. I was trying to like, okay, so and I thought I did a pretty good job giving a synopsis of his view of things, and even that he was like, well, I'd have to go into blah 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 to like talk about what is wrong about it. Like, I'm like, well, like, what part of it wouldn't you agree with? And he was like, what part of what? And I'm like, the thing that I just said. Like the breakdown of what your view is. Well, I don't even know what you said, so I can't even tell. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, I can't talk to you, bro. Like, that's when I fucking turned on him and called him a Nazi repeatedly and kicked him off the chat. It degraded to that point.
That's great. I love it. I'm sad I missed that. I was having a bad three-way.
Oh, that's a shame.
That is a shame.
It was a shame.
That's a waste of a three-way.
Ooh, this is cool.
It was one of those where, like, two people were really into each other, and the third one was just like a third wheel.
I like this map. If that pisses any of the people in West Taiwan off, I don't care.
I miss West Taiwan.
That's
have you
great.
seen the John Cena T-shirt?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
John Cena.
John, they make him into Ming. Oh, It's super funny. You gotta look that up.
Ming from, like, what's
Flash Gordon?
No, Mao. They turned him into Mao. Sorry.
No.
Mao.
They
Okay.
turned him into Mao.
I was saying Ming the
God.
Merciless. Like that.
I mean, they got the same haircut, kind of. You know,
It's like
a little
Mao's.
bit.
Yeah, it's Mao's like classic like photo that was everywhere, and
John Cena
Cena's
apologized to
face.
him.
Yeah.
He bowed
Him kind
down
of like
to
turned
China.
sideways, grinning.
Yeah.
Hey, hon, I want to share something with you. Share with the class here, real quick, because I want to ask Duke if he either knows any of these people, or if this is if this is what the military is really like. I can't play the sound because there's a song going. But these are Marines, so I'm just curious.
They call me maybe. I
Yeah,
can
this-
audio this.
Oh yeah, this is.
I just met you.
Yep.
That dude right there with the gay stash, he definitely has sucked a dick. I'm just saying.
I'd suck his dick.
Oh.
Oh,
Got some sauce in that one.
Some of these guys are just joking. Some
Hey,
of these guys
look
are
at this dude again. Look at this dude.
God damn, I need to join the
I'm
Marines.
gonna say I think
That
some of
dude
these dudes probably are actually really gay.
That dude is not straight.
Oh, this
Like
is
they're too good at doing that.
typical day.
Like that dude in the middle, he's a little too good.
Why does
Typical
that one
day.
guy have his pants undone?
It's called a blowjob, Jolly.
This is really bad.
No, Jolly, you don't blow, you suck. Just so we're clear.
Why would you call it a blowjob?
This is what y'all did.
It's pretty much how we won the war. You think the Taliban want to see this? Oh heck no! See, look at that, just dropping them.
No, this is okay. So
Just
what this
confuse
is?
the
This
shit
is
out of 'em.
psyops. They know that you're doing this, so they're terrified to fight you because if they die to a bunch of guys doing
No, this is
this,
how you draw out the enemy. You make
Yeah.
them think that they're just fighting a bunch of gay soldiers, so they get enraged and like charge across the field, and then you just shoot them.
oh my god,
There you go. See,
Some of the best soldiers in history were gay.
oh
saying.
jeez.
yep.
Why does that guy look like he should have been on Saved by
He's
the
too
Bell?
good. He's too good at this.
Oh, that guy's gay for sure. Oh, him too. He looks like he would chase me.
Ooh,
Oh god, this is
Oh, God,
wrong.
him too.
you know. Yep.
I see it.
Can you imagine dudes doing this in World War II?
Here's my
I
question.
think they did. They just didn't have cameras as easily accessible. Because I know some stuff like this went on in
Dude,
France. You know what I mean?
Why didn't you tell me? I would have joined the Marine Corps sooner. Look at that.
Here's my question. Where is the lieutenant in all of this?
How he was involved in this, though. I wouldn't even.
He was behind the camera more than
Yeah.
once.
He was videotaping.
He was
Yeah.
actually lost. He couldn't find out where they were doing it.
He was lost in the woods.
Yeah.
They
now
were
I
in
present to you
Afghanistan. He was in Mongolia.
He's got his
why women live longer.
What?
Is this man on a dirt bike?
Oh
This
my
is why
God.
women live longer.
Holy cow!
Oh, please deploy. Please deploy.
That is some big money right there.
Oh man,
I
that,
like how they
that
have
man
a
has some
stick for the bike.
stones.
The second
Hell
But
yeah,
he
dude.
die.
And you know what? When he landed, king of the fucking whatever that shit is, that shithole they're in.
Have you seen the
Another
people that jump off
thing.
of
and the
bridges with
pussy rained
parachutes?
around him.
Yes.
40 days.
Okay, they jump off of bridges with parachutes, and they have to jump like just right so the parachute opens up right because the parachute hangs down. You seen that?
Yeah. Have
That's
you seen the one
crazy.
where like, the guy goes to do it and like the cops stop him? He's like, "Don't jump!
He's
Don't
like,
you
yeah.
dare jump!" And the cops he's just like, "Yeah, whatever." He just
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? Shoot me?
yeah.
Someone was like, "Did the bike make it?" Look, the bike has its own parachute.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like a shoot.
Yeah, it's probably screwed up, but it didn't like explode.
I doubt it's even screwed up in a shoot. Like that's not that hard of a landing with a shoot for the bike.
Speaking of Six Flags, they have Six Flags Teen Vaccine Night.
Yay.
Thursday, May 27th from 2 to 6 p.m. This is in Wheaton, Illinois. You can walk in and get your vaccine, and then get on a ride right after that. It's great. Why are they trying to vaccinate children without parental consent? Like, why? Why is that okay? Why is
Because
that socially
COVID is
okay?
the worst disease we've ever encountered in mankind's history.
It's not though.
I'm
Like
the
You gotta go
literally,
buy the Godstones, man.
I'm the only person I know that hasn't taken that shit in real life. Or
I
you
mean,
guys, but
I mean,
has
yeah,
anyone
okay.
in here
I was gonna
taken
say,
that? Taken the
Fuck no.
jab? They keep calling it the jab too.
Somebody
No,
did.
fuck
Somebody
no.
did the other night though. It wasn't in here. It was somewhere else. Wasn't it? Somebody did. Who was it?
Post Malone got his.
No, it was somebody on Monday night.
It was? Who
It
was,
was who's the
Oh, it might have been
Derpy.
Infernus?
Derpy got his.
that's
Or Derp.
right.
That's right. It was Derpy. I'm sorry. It was Derp.
No, no way. No way I ain't getting that. Heck no.
my thing is, why do they want me to get it so bad?
What is it? I mean, to anyone listening, I've already gotten mine.
Oh yeah, it was so delicious.
Yes, I got both of mine.
I like a side of COVID.
I'm about to go fight Donald Trump because he won't stop emailing me.
So they're trying to pass a bill in Colorado that will end cash bail, limit arrests, so like arrestable offense will be limited, and some low-level offenses will be eliminated. And it passed the state Senate here in Colorado. So they're basically trying to do the same thing they did in fucking California, which was to make, and I think in California it's a little bit more crazy because I think it's like a $200 limit. You can steal anything up to $200, and if you call the cops about it, they just tell you to fuck off. Like, sorry about your luck, you know? Kind of
California, it's $9.50 for a misdemeanor.
right, so you have to steal $1,000 fucking shit thing, like something worth $1,000 or more, in order for the cops to even care enough to do anything about it if they happen to catch the guy.
It's like Walmart, right? They won't even chase you. They're not supposed to even chase you.
Well, because there's legal liability with actually physically stopping somebody. What if they get hurt or injured? You get a George Floyd incident. Now fucking Walmart's being sued for billions and being burned down from coast to coast. It's like easier to just let the guy go, I guess, and fucking
eat the $10 DVD you just stole.
Well, what happens is everybody else pays a little bit more. You know, like your donuts are like 5 cents extra now or whatever.
Well, there were 10 Walgreens in Nancy Pelosi's district in San Francisco that are shutting down now because kids stole so much makeup and other stuff in there.
And that's what these kind of policies lead to is less access to the businesses that these people are trying to propagate in an environment where they're being stolen from. They fucking shut down. Now you don't have 7-Eleven, you know? Like, sucks to be in the ghetto and you don't have a proper grocery store around you because, you know, that place would get robbed too. So you have a 7-Eleven. Well, now you don't even have that. Like, what are you going to do? Fuck off.
You got some armed guard in front of 7-Eleven.
It's like going to a Walmart in the hood. Like, everything's behind glass, you know? Anyway.
Yes, I also hate Walmart.
Yes, the Walmart.
I like Western Taiwan.
Okay, I want you guys to listen to this. Hold on, let me turn it up. The little girl in the back seat's talking about what she learned about Jesus in school.
Oh, everyone in the world loves him, but not me. Not me. Yes, you do. I don't love him. But I don't like boxing. So, boxing number one. Jesus. Yes, boxing number one. Survival. I'll guess what? He's bought and not buying it. I know that. And that teach too.
Did they teach you that at school?
Yes.
Oh, that is not true. They do not teach you that at school. Why would you think Jesus is bi?
We landed at school.
That's a lie.
Because he loves everyone in the world.
Okay, and why is he non-binary?
Because
he has long hair.
He has a dress and he's a man.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
So, I mean, when they're talking about separation of church and state, and they'll get all mad about fucking, like, some kid who wants to pray during school hours or something like that and get all up in arms about, like, whatever it is, you know, in God we trust, that kind of thing. The point was to keep church out of school and keep church out of, you know, like, religion out of government. Not to inject ideological debunks or I don't know what you would call this.
Not to drastically manipulate the core beliefs of a very popular religion.
I think exactly this is what separation of church and state is supposed to protect against.
Here's my question though, and I could be wrong. Maybe I was just hearing it wrong. But are we sure this is in America?
No, this is England, but still.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, like this is in England, but like they're just a little bit ahead of us. You know, they lost their guns. We're losing ours right now. You know,
Yeah,
like
you gotta realize it goes England, Canada, the U.S.
Oh, I understand, but like the whole separation church and state, I don't know if that applies to England. That's why I was asking.
No. That's how we got the whole Church of England.
that's true.
Is because he was like, I'm tired about this whole. The church has more power than me. I'm gonna be the church.
And that's why the English royal throne should be deposed. Death to monarchy.
King Henry VIII doing it right, baby.
Got more Hamas supporters this time attacking a taxi.
But aren't you a Hamas supporter? You bought a Canic.
I mean, I guess he
I
got
mean, look, if he's gonna be an idiot and punch auto glass, I mean,
well, it's funny that the woman is standing in front of the car so he can't get out, you know. It's like stand there and get your shit punched until your window breaks and now you're attacked, or run the bitch over.
I wonder if like Palestinian Taco Bell instead of Live Moss is just Hamas.
No, it's just hummus.
Hummus.
it's just here. Put this hummus.
No,
on
that's
top of your
Israel.
grande.
And
What
then
is Israel?
we have this guy delivering a pizza.
I always say it Israel.
I've seen this video. This motherfucker robs them.
Wait, is the pizza man getting robbed?
Yep, he's getting robbed right now. They take away his pizza, hand it off,
Oh, wait.
and then he goes, "Nope, fuck that shit.
There's
Get on the ground.
more.
Get on the ground.
Reverse
Get on the
reverse
fucking
Uno
ground.
card.
Give me that pizza back. Get on the fucking ground."
Wait, he pulled a gun while they weren't
The pi-
looking.
Yeah, the pizza guy robs them.
Hey, look, all is fair in love and
Right,
war. man.
motherfucker.
Not from the streets.
I'm trying to climb out, working at the Pizza Hut.
Good. Good for him.
Did he start shaking him down?
Dude, the cops
That's
show up
what I
and they're
mean.
just like,
He pulls a reverse Uno card. Just like
the cops just show up, just like, look, I mean, y'all literally asked for this. Like, I see nothing wrong here.
I don't either.
I would be like closing my ticket book, turning away, going, "What crime?"
I would have been like, just don't shoot nobody. We're good here, brother.
He's got his pizza. He got his tip. Everything's good.
Would you like us to arrest them for trying to rob you in the first place?
Yeah. Because, I mean, he could have sued them for damages and he would have been paid money.
Are you mentally scarred from this? I mean, we could. There's a civil suit here.
Yeah.
So you got federal authorities in New Jersey charged 8 men who ran a burglary ring that targeted more than 50 Asian homeowners in multiple states. The men used racist slurs to refer to the victims. The reporting on this hasn't reported the men's backgrounds, so I looked them up. These are the guys who were the white national. I mean, wait. Maybe this isn't why we're not hearing about it.
I mean, Kevin is a very white name. Let's be honest.
Kevin Burton? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty. If I didn't know, I think that was a white guy.
I think he's white. You're right. That guy's definitely white.
Yeah.
Senate Republicans blocked an effort to establish the bipartisan commission to investigate the January 6th insurrection at the Capitol. 6 Republicans voted in favor of the motion, which needs 60 voters and only got 54. So they were missed it by 6 votes. So they were trying to do a 9/11 commission report on January 6th. Like, insanity, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
It's stupid.
well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not surprised either.
But if you listen to the rhetoric in D.C., if you listen to like the talk radio in the car while you're sitting in the back of an Uber getting back to Laurel, fucking that's just what happened, and if you think anything different, then you're misinformed, I think Duke fell asleep.
Nope, I'm here.
No, he's there.
I'm in here.
He didn't fall asleep. Okay. He was in the background practicing Call Me Maybe.
He was working on his dance number.
He's like, if they can do it, I wonder if I can do it.
So check out the new, latest, enhanced night vision that they have. Military has on.
Yeah, I've owned this shit. Actually, it's the generation before this. This looks better.
Star Wars, dude.
And that's heat. The outline part of it that you're seeing there, it's like white. That's actually their thermal signature that you're seeing. So there could be bushes and shit between us, and we'd still see them.
Here's my question: is it that their suits like put something off that like just makes those distinct lines, or is it that the software reads it that way?
That's just the way it works, man.
Okay.
I've got video on my Instagram. If you want to see the previous generation of this, you have to go back a couple of years, but it's my dogs running in the backyard that looks very similar to this.
Because I understand the outline of the person, but the fact that you like the pockets and the zippers and things like that.
The thermal can go white hot, black hot, or outline. This is outline overlaid over a night vision image, basically.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think it might be time to get some night vision something or other.
Well, you got $3,000.
There'll be plenty of it lying around if you ever need it. My thought.
Here's my advice, Honda. If you're gonna get night vision, don't get the cheap shit because it ain't worth it and it's still expensive. Either
Honestly,
go full bore or don't get it.
I used to have all sorts of night vision, and right now I have a Surefire flashlight and a red dot because that is the most effective thing you can spend your money on.
It tends to defeat night vision.
So, Children's Hospital Colorado declares state of emergency for youth mental health amid pandemic. Colorado health leaders have blah, blah, blah. It's a 90% increase in demand for behavioral health treatment in the past 2 years, according to Children's Hospital. 90% increase. It basically doubled the amount of kids who have mental problems, and it was already high. Vandals smashed up cars at a black-owned auto repair shop in Spring Lake, NC, North Carolina. They left graffiti reported to be swastikas and KKK hood. However, the footage from security cams showed 2 black males were responsible.
This reminds me. Okay, so this is kind of.
And look at this swastika. They fucked it.
Yeah, that looks really fucked
it's
up.
Not right. Okay, so this is kind of a story. My dad got a tattoo a few years back on the back of his neck. And what it is it's a cross. But however, some of the lines aren't completed. And so if you weren't paying attention or didn't know what a swastika actually looked like, you would kind of think it is because the collar of a shirt would cover up the bottom half so you can't tell that it's longer. But if you actually look at it, the lines are going the wrong way. It's not the same. But
Doogie.
People constantly ask him if there's a swastika.
Dude!
He's sleepy.
No, I was here the whole time, baby.
No, you were sleepy.
What was the story I was just telling Duke?
You were there, and
It was about.
Dookie wasn't paying attention. There we go.
You were buying yourself a hat.
So this is how you sound like Joe Biden.
Yeah. What was this hat about?
You needed it for your new soccer equipment. So.
Yeah. That sounded right.
Big baby.
We love you, dude.
Actually, I scratched that. This is much more coherent than Joe Biden.
Yeah.
No, these are.
Or sleepy Dookie.
I'm trying to look up alien sounds, and that's what the internet gave me.
Oh no, we don't need nothing.
Yeah, we need to scare fucking Duke straight.
Nope.
We need to scare him straight awake is what we need to do.
We do nothing to do with aliens. Heck no. Who drew the swastika all messed up? That's
the first thing he notices.
Chili Bean's blowing the chat up and giving back tonight, man. He's given several fucking super chats and didn't say anything. already. But
Hey,
I
Chili Bean, how would you like us to thank you?
say we take a shot in honor of our good friend Chili Bean.
Okay, another screwdriver.
Wait, is Chili Bean Mark Malone? Chili Bean is Mark Malone. Is he? That'd be weird.
Oh, Chili Bean's been around.
Well, cheers, boys.
Don't say his name, otherwise he'll show up.
Say my name, say my name.
He's not fucking Voldemort.
Say my name, say my name.
Voldemort. So I tweeted this when it first happened, and I've been busy ever since. Police in San Jose, California say they're responding to reports of a shooting near a city's downtown. Police say the scene is still active. 8 killed in mass shooting in San Jose. Blah, 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 blah. Was it 8 total that ended up, or was it more? And what's the story on the guy? Do you guys know? I don't know the story.
I have no idea.
Like the San Jose shooting that just happened this last week? It was like 2 days ago? 3 days ago? All right. Well, there we go.
Right.
Wait, that's the one you covered on Wednesday, isn't it, Matt?
What? The
San Jose shooting from earlier this
Oh
week.
yeah.
All right. So Fruit Loops is allowing you to write on your box whether it's for he, him, she, her, they, them, or add your own. Because
You know that the average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body at any given moment. You know that the average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body at any given moment.
Sorry. God damn it.
Oh, hey, I found some alien noises.
Ooh.
yeah, do it.
Oh no, Kahijaro!
Was that just Henty?
Yeah, Jolly's version of alien noises are a lot different from the rest of our versions of alien noises.
Hey, look, you don't know what
Wait.
show it is.
Wait, was that tentacle porn?
That sounded like it, yes.
Why the tentacle porn? I don't understand that.
Because the
It's a Japanese thing.
They're bigger than normal Japanese dicks, so like it's like a fantasy. I think they wish they had tentacles for dicks. That's my thought.
Chili Bean wants Honda to drink. Discussed it pre-chat. So that's you guys are conspiring.
Shit.
Oh, I thought that was like a fire alarm.
Josh Taylor wants to know where he can send a pallet of butt cream for Mark Malone.
What kind of butt cream?
Like the about to penetrate it kind.
Ooh. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, hey. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I would go with Annalise. It's cherry scented and flavored, and it's nice if you do the flavor.
Real quick before we move on that, there's one thing I want to ask you, and hopefully it's not too personal. But
Did you know that the average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body at any given moment? Seems crazy. All that poop sitting there, rotting away inside their colon. Is it any wonder that colon disease is on the rise with all this waste just sitting inside your body? Most of this waste.
sorry.
You know what's the best part of that?
Huh?
Umnumzon or whoever is going to try to copyright this this stream.
I just got a copyright strike because of that, Matt. Thing.
It's a fucking commercial. It's literally all over YouTube.
If anything, they should pay us for that.
No shit.
Honestly, yes, that you should get a commission.
Literally no shit.
They should.
Honda's shilling for Zupu.
So this was May 25th. New York Police Department released photos of how BLM protesters trashed the streets for George Floyd tonight.
It's a lot of trash.
What is all this trash doing on the side of the street? Those are the only two pictures. Whatever. And then we've got BLM protesters in Kansas City saying, quote, we're gonna blow your motherfucking head off. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know, dude. I can't turn on the sound. Or maybe I can. Fuck it. We just had fucking toxic poop sound.
That was on Hasty Headlines the other day.
It was.
Or was that on the Wednesday night chat?
No, that was Wednesday night.
That was Wednesday night. Yeah.
Because this was right before Derpy showed up.
Yep, that's right.
One of ours. That's what we do. We kill one of theirs in Chicago, baby. We gonna knock on your door. We gonna blow your motherfucking head off.
So yeah, she's talking about going to your house, knocking on your door, and blowing your head off.
We're moving on up the east side.
Deluxe apartment.
You know, I would just like to say that's how people who actually wouldn't do that talk. People who would actually do that just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Gun-related side note, I got told my 4570 was unnecessary for moose by a guy that uses 300 Win Mag for whitetails.
What?
You know how scary a moose can be charging you?
Bro, I never saw a moose, so we went up to Montana, and we were like 20 feet away from a full-grown fucking moose. And it was the biggest fucking deer I've ever seen in my life, dude. That thing was giant.
It's was like a Clydesdale with
it was like a Clydesdale horse. Yeah, that's about what it was like.
Yeah.
And that thing would fuck you up if it wanted to. So yeah, I think 4570 is like, that's about right for a moose.
That's appropriate.
Did you guys see the Huffington Post reporter who claimed the Capitol riot was 1,000%, 10 times worse than 9/11?
Yep. We talked about that on Hasty Headlines.
How can you write shit like that and put it out and still call yourself a journalist?
Oh, you're not at all. And then when people were challenging him on it, he was doubling down.
Oh, I'm sure he was, because ideologically he has to. Opposed Chipman. Fuck this guy, dude. Look at him. He looks like a fucking Satan worshiper. And what's up with his mouth? Did he get half of his fucking lip removed in Vietnam? Like, what happened to him?
I don't know, man.
Get fucking Nam!
Nam!
And he was also, as we were discussing a little bit ago, wasn't he involved with the Fast and Furious thing that happened? The big debacle?
That I don't know. I know he was at Waco.
He was at Waco. Well, he claimed, if I remember correctly, that the insurgents at Waco shot down helicopters or some shit too. So
2 helicopters with Barretts.
His memory on the whole event is a little bit skewed too. Like, he just looks crazy, dude.
I want to Google something.
And is he really holding up that picture, or is that just like superimposed?
That's superimposed.
Okay.
That image is what it actually is. He did a Reddit thing where it says like "Ask me anything" and it has like his username, and that's where that actually all comes from. Is the whole Barrett shooting down helicopters thing.
And OK Diesel Mechanic says, I lived in Alaska, nearly hit one at 65 miles an hour. I'm assuming he means a moose. Saw a dude hit a baby at 30, totaled his Malibu.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could drive a Malibu in Alaska. I would just assume it wouldn't work.
Well, there's a spring and summer up there, you know.
Okay, and then here's for all of you. This is the Hamas leader in Gaza, Yahya Sinwar, came out of hiding for a photo op. Watch him proudly display a child holding a firearm. These are the good people that Mark Malone supports. Look at him kiss that kid, too. That's fucking weird. Does he have a crank?
Hey, look, I mean, I do not agree with this guy on a lot of things, but I don't have a problem giving children crink-offs.
I just have a problem how they're treating the kid.
I feel like he doesn't want to be there, so they should have gotten a kid who wanted to crank off.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he appreciates the crank off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid doesn't want to be there.
No.
So the Tesla Roadster is officially the quickest car in the world. 60 miles per hour in 1.1 seconds, top speed of 250 miles per hour, and a top range of 680 miles. And look at this thing, dude. It looks fucking nice. If only I were rich.
That does look pretty slick.
It
0
does.
to 60 in 1.1 seconds. Dude, my Suzuki SV650 was 0 to 60 in, I think it was 2.3 seconds. And that thing was fucking quick.
And we lost Honda.
Huh.
How about that?
All right, say it with me, boys. I love penis. You love penis.
See what happens after Jolly has one drink?
Yeah.
Technically, two.
Just two.
Ooh, there we
Jesus.
go.
Lightweight.
Hey, he's a work in progress.
I am
Baby
very
steps.
sleepy, I'm not going to lie. That's probably getting to be more than the alcohol.
I
Very
hit a
proud of
button.
it.
I hit a button. Whoops.
Did you turn your camera on again?
No, the camera can come on and off. Look.
Oh, that's fixed. Good.
Oh,
No,
whatever you did kicked me out.
For real?
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. Like all of a sudden I was like mid sentence and I'm like by myself just talking to a fucking glowing screen like a fucking psychopath. Anyway. So Colorado's jumping on the bandwagon, announcing a $1 million COVID-19 vaccine lottery. Sources say people who are getting vaccinated will have the chance to be able to enter. Ohio has a similar lottery. Vaccine demand has jumped 50% since the announcement. Because people are retarded.
I plan on outing the first girl that won and everybody else in Ohio here because I'm pretty sure that she specifically has ties to DeWine's family right now. Whether fucking one of his grandkids or best friends with one of them or something. It wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Yeah.
I don't forget why I was sharing this. Oh, that snake has two heads.
Ah!
What the
Kill
fuck?
it!
It's like that chick.
Ah! I hate
That's creepy as shit, dude.
I hate snakes.
Do they have to work together? Is that why it moves all weird?
Yeah, because it actually has, I think so, like it has two different brains.
Yeah, probably one of its heads controls like one side of the body and the other controls the other.
Yeah, apparently those are really rare. But it's happened multiple times.
The two-headed snake. If you watched the hearing for Chipman, he low-key made a jab at Waco victims by thanking Ted Cruz for the Dr. Pepper and saying, quote, reminds me of the time I had one of my time in Texas.
Yeah, he did that.
Wow.
Comment, dude.
He
For
said
real?
that shit?
Yeah, I saw the video.
What the fuck?
Because he kept doing things like that. Like, people would ask him a question. He's like, oh, thank you, Senator, for your question. Like, I wish somebody had realized what he was doing and called him out on that.
I think we've got I didn't want to share this too. Just to make you feel better.
No, that's an otter.
So are you, Jolly.
That's so cute. I want an otter.
Why is it
Like-
whining like a little dog?
Because it likes it. Saying, like, I'm sad and I want attention.
That's an intention whine.
Like, look at him. He's so cute. I bet he'll bite the fuck out of you, though, sometime.
You ever seen that photo of the otter?
If he
eating
doesn't
the
like it,
watermelon?
yes, he will.
What's that?
You ever seen the photo of the otter eating the watermelon, hates the watermelon, and continues eating the watermelon?
This is what you do if someone tries to carjack you. Just driving down the road. Oh, what the fuck?
Why did he try to carjack a moving
Gas it.
vehicle? Oh man, that's like a scene out of GTA. Boing.
Oh, shoot. Hell, he just swerved right into him and kept on going.
He was trying to get out of the way. He was going for blood.
I think you're pretty much protected if that happens, you know? Like, the police are, you know, it's not like you hit a pedestrian by accident. You hit one on purpose who was pointing a gun at you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have a gun on you, what are you supposed to do, right?
All right, I guess that's the end of Twitter. Unless there's new Twitter things happening right now. Yeah, I don't feel like going through Twitter right now. Let's drink some more. Hey, I got an idea. I'm gonna smoke some more weed with my weed gun. My 357 marijuana.
It's your Marlin 420.
Yes.
Jolly's on a roll tonight, man.
Dude, seriously, Jolly's on fire.
Man, maybe I need to drink more.
Yeah, Jolly, we need to get you some weed. Is what we
I
need.
think if Jolly drank more, he'd probably get laid.
Maybe I'm like Hemingway. The more I drink, the smarter I get. More creative.
Maybe.
Marlin.
I think it's relaxing you so you feel free to be funny. Show off your big brain, Jolly.
Oh, that's smart. Look at that.
There you go.
You keep the cats from climbing over the fence.
We don't see whatever this
We
is.
don't see whatever the fuck
We
this
don't
is.
see that.
Oh, well, I forgot.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this.
It's kitten mittens. Are your cats always making noise? Get some kitten mittens.
Oh, there's music. No!
Copyright.
That's how they get you when you're not paying attention and you've been drinking. There you go. Now you can let your cat go in the backyard,
It's like a cat prison.
and you can't get away unless he goes for the corner. I feel like he could still get over the corner.
I feel like I need this for my counters.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Oh shit!
He looks like Gary Busey, just without the
He looks like
motorcycle
Gary
rack.
Busey fucked Beavis from Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, he looks like
He
Gary
does.
Busey's retarded younger brother. Can you say that on the internet?
It's
Yeah.
probably closer to the truth.
Just want to say Jolly's drinking, and since my desire to jump him and his tea into a harbor is almost non-existent at the moment.
Who knew the
What?
alcohol was the way to friendship?
Jolly's drinking, and my desire to dump him and his tea into the harbor is almost non-existent at the moment.
Boston Tea Party.
Anyway, I start blasting.
What in the world is this man? Is that sparklers?
I've got a joint.
No,
Oh,
it's
graduation.
money. He's giving away money.
Ooh.
Coke for Coke, be happy. I'm sparking up, Honda. You should spark up too.
Man, all the A's are really fortunate right now. The W's are getting dicked over.
Yeah, everyone in the middle is probably doing okay too. But if your last name starts with a Z,
you're pissed.
Yeah, that's true oppression.
Yeah.
Dude, there were so many kids, like families with a kid who graduated that came in today, and it was annoying. It's like, hey, there's 25 of us. Do you have a table we can sit at? Like, sorry, sir, there's 5 other groups of 25 people who already have all the tables. You'll have to fuck off for now. And then they get all mad at you like it's your fault that there's no tables for them.
Maybe it's because you're a dick.
Yeah.
That seems like the kind of thing where you'd call ahead if you're being like, hey, I'm a 25 top.
Yeah, you'd think.
Wait, you're 25 and you're a top? Is that what you said? And
That's what Jolly is. No, he's 22.
I thought you worked in restaurants, Matt.
I'm 22 and I'm very much a bottom.
Oh, you're very much a bottom? Really?
I actually don't know what that means, so sure.
That means you get up the ass, Jolly.
Oh.
You don't? Do you want?
Well, let's be honest. If I was going to be in that kind of relationship, I would be the bottom.
That's why I hold out hopes that you're a top, because you're cute as fuck. Although I'm taken now. We decided to close our relationship, so I can't even have fun with Jolly.
You still have 3-ways, though, right?
If we both wanted to, yeah. But
there you go. Jolly's in. Jolly's still in. You're still in, Jolly.
Yeah, you get to have a 3-way.
You're tagging me in, Coach?
That's only if Jolly wants to take it both ways.
How's this going to end? Hold on.
Oh, Lord. There's going to be a hill at the bottom. They're going to get launched.
Oh, no.
I love how many, like... Never mind.
They're like, no, wait, we made a mistake. Oh,
no! Oh, my God. Is that a pool?
What the fuck just happened?
Ah, he lived! They're just like, we didn't kill our friend.
Oh, that's why women live longer again. I actually like this channel. This is hilarious. Like video after video of this shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Got the Rocky music playing.
Who thinks this is a good idea?
The internet.
Yeah. The same people that ate Tide Pods a couple years ago.
Jesus.
Savage says Jolly is 100% a bottom. Let's be real.
I mean, really, Jolly, I wasn't going to say anything, but you, like, scream like that you're a twink bottom to me. But
what the?
Oh!
Shit. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. That's a concussion.
That guy doesn't have teeth anymore. Oh, that was his neck. That was his neck.
Oh, is this man alive?
God. Oh.
Oh, man. The fact that he bounced up.
See, it makes as long as you got the fat guy in the end, you're good. You're fine.
Jesus.
Just sucks if he forgets what he's doing for a second.
Is this man running with traffic?
He just crawled through a cop car.
I don't know if that's actually illegal.
This can't be real. This can't be real. There was some camera trick there that.
This cop car also didn't have any, like, I don't see any, like, things on it. This is probably like a retired cop car.
Yeah, you don't pull the back windows down either.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Don't the back windows normally have bars on them?
I don't think the back windows roll down.
Dude, this is something I would do.
Oh, yeah.
Roman candle fight? Come on, everyone's done this. shit.
Hey, look, you put on some goggles or something just so you don't like put each other's eyes out. This isn't too bad of an idea. I've done this kind of thing.
I chased my kids around the yard and shot them in the back of the head.
Everybody just wears their eye pro and it's all good.
Oh, dude, this one's hilarious. I was watching this one earlier today. Oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Little soapy water.
Hold on, just wait for it. Just wait for it.
God.
No.
This has bad news written all over it.
How'd the third guy not realize?
Jesus.
That's one way to evict someone.
What?
I don't know.
What the hell was that? What, did he fall asleep? What the fuck happened?
He pulled a Duke.
He leaned the wrong way.
Yeah, that was a dookie.
I got launched.
Ooh.
Oh, the way he landed, though. Oh, the way he
Arden
landed
hit him.
looked good.
You know what I hear? I hear that ha 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 wipe out.
He's scorpioned.
Oh, I love this video. So this kid could be an actor.
You really didn't want to get shot. Oh, fuck me. That's pretty good. That's a good prank.
Oh no, I've seen this video. Oof. This guy does multiple things like this.
Is that barbed wire?
Yes.
Oh, why would you? How are you going to get up from that?
Getting old ECW
Dude,
vibes.
no, he's done multiple videos like this. Like there was one, it was rat traps. It was one, I think it was thumbtacks.
Does he make money?
I don't know.
Is
He
there
just does it.
You just do it because people watch it and you want to.
Yeah, just for the fame, dude.
That's it?
Yeah.
You
I
jump on
almost,
a barbed
I
wire?
almost think there's something kind of off with him. Like he has something.
Yeah, he's got like Downs or something. Look at his butt. He's got like the
Yeah,
down butt.
I think he's got like autism or something.
Yeah, he's got autistic ass.
Did he just jump onto a pile of barbed wire?
Yes.
He did.
He wants to be Jackass. That's what it is. Oh God, what is this?
I'm so terrified.
Me so terrified.
Oh God.
That's Jolly's dad.
Yeah, apparently. Does that say Supreme Cox?
I don't know what's going on here.
Supreme Kicks.
Okay.
Look at those teeth too, man.
What teeth?
Oh my God!
Oh,
Ah, they dropped it on his balls. Ah!
dude, that would break.
Oh my God!
Oh, oh.
He's never having children.
Oh!
That's probably a good thing, let's be honest.
Hopefully he never had any kids, dude. He's crying. He's fucking. I'd cry.
Dude, he
Would you
needs
cry?
to visit a
I'd fucking
doctor.
cry. He's all proud at the beginning too. Look at him with his fucking shaved head mullet.
Does that mean he is now a she?
The original transgender.
What?
Oh, jeez. What is? Oh gosh. Do you think it's stuck?
Oh, please tell me they get stuck.
Oh no, that's a lot of ass that we just saw there. Jesus Christ! How did that make you
Lot
feel?
of
Right
ass.
there?
Someone was cracking a smile.
Matt's all excited.
Who likes this? Who likes this? Right here, boom, right there.
Baby
Yeah.
got a lot of ass. Ain't nothing I can handle. Oh, jeez. Why is he wearing swimming goggles?
At least they had the eye protection ready.
Hey, they had eye pro. I'll give it to him.
What is that for?
I guess that's the end of why women live longer. We've now discovered why.
Yep, we found the secret.
That was the end of their Twitter feed. Oh, dude, fuck me, dude. I'm fucking tired. Work has been kicking my ass. I'm sorry if I'm not 100% Honda tonight. I feel like 90% Honda at least. I'm not getting like some
You're
small crap.
95% Honda tonight.
Just, dealing with shit outside of here right before the chat didn't really help much either. I was kind of getting in the mindset, and then something kind of came up and disrupted everything. But on that note, I'm still drinking.
I ordered a pizza.
What kind did you get?
Chicken Alfredo.
No, like what kind? McDonald's.
There's a place local here called Mary Jane's Pizzeria. They're only open like 6 p.m. to 4:20 in the morning.
I approve of that business model.
That's
like
that's
it.
fucking genius.
And they have great mozzarella sticks, but I didn't get any.
Is it expensive?
It's like a little bit more than like Domino's, but it's way less than a lot of pizza places. So it's like the pizza I ordered was $15 with delivery from DoorDash was like 17. I'd call it middle of the road, but they have really good shit.
The freedom to dream has not been taken away by government yet.
Yet.
Ugh.
I
God,
posted
dude,
like some epic gun porn in your gun porn and Matt's. So if we ever want to do gun porn, everyone else wants to.
Hey, let's do gun porn. That's great.
Be very careful of gun porn. I fear what might be in the discords.
Well, let me go ahead and vet the gun porn.
Vet this real quick. Don't share your screen.
Boys!
No,
Jesus Christ! That's me yelling at my kids. How do you yell at your kids, Matt? Something similar, I'm assuming?
Well, they were here when I was yelling at them earlier.
How did that go?
Totally seriously.
It was something along the lines of, "Hey guys, hang on a second while I go beat the shit out of my kids." So, something like that.
Okay, gun porn looks clean so far. I think we can share all this.
Okay.
I'll back up to Rhodesian shorts. I remember seeing this before.
We had to be careful of the SKS penises.
This looks like one of those paintball fucking places that you can go and have paintball wars.
Yeah, like the Milsim places.
Yeah, except he's got like a real gun.
Yeah, except for he's got a real gun.
It looks like a BZ-58, I think.
A Desert Eagle.
God damn.
I don't like Desert Eagles.
I like the one from Deadpool, which is like the original like IMI Desert Eagle. I think it would be cool to have one of those in like 50 AE. But other than that, I don't really see the point in having one, and that would just be a novelty.
Steadley says, "Let the boys play." I do let them play. I just want them to shut the fuck up sometimes. That's all.
Play quieter.
And Chili Bean's keeping up with us. I'm starting to feel it. I don't know about you boys.
I'm on screwdriver number 4.
I don't even remember how many shots I've had, and I'm about to get beer number 4.
And I smoked a joint a minute ago too.
Oh yeah, I gotta fucking keep up with everybody. I like the Top Gun there. What is that?
That's a single action army. That's the original like U.S. government model of it. So it's like a 7th Cavalry model. It's a reproduction made by Cimarron.
What's that bottom one?
Doesn't the Bernie make a copy too?
Yeah, that's a Beretta Bobcat with a laser grip on it.
Oh, you're in a Bobcat.
Bobcat.
Yeah, right, Bobcat. See,
It's a Bobcat.
Those two guns like scream 1920s to me or something, because like some of the like early gangsters still had cowboy guns and shit.
that's true. They did, and then they got machine guns.
Yeah.
Then the ATF came in and said $200 tax stamp because no one can afford that. And then the federal government started printing so much money that $200 wasn't that much anymore. And now they need some fuckface to come in and get rid of everything. And that's where we're at.
In short, that is why we are fucked.
And Matt's sending me messages now, which I will not be looking at on the stream. For some reason. I don't know if I trust it.
He's got a feeling.
Hold on, let's look at what it is over here. Just hold on one sec. Sorry.
Something's not right. I can feel it.
Penis.
That is an unnatural amount of cum. Holy fuck.
That's not a statement I thought I'd hear tonight. You know,
Like, you should get that checked out by a doctor, I think, really. Like, doctor, look at how much is coming out when I come. Is this normal? Because I don't feel like a gallon is normal. Should I be able to get a gallon? Should I be able to fill a milk jug with my semen and just store it for later in case I need it?
I wish they came that much. That'd be awesome. Be like 30 minutes of
Colostomy Bag says the chat didn't show up in my sub box. Sorry, I'm late. You're good, man. I wonder why it's been doing that. Actually, I know why. YouTube is
shadow ban.
Cool and awesome and totally not doing anything bad to anybody. Yay, YouTube.
Speaking of which, starting June 1st, they're going to start fucking with super chats.
What?
No, what they're doing is taxing people. They're putting taxes on your money that you make before it gets to you. That's all they're doing.
But that gets reported to the whatever, so that really
Right.
in the long
So
run, does that really...
unless you were not reporting the money that you were making to the federal government and doing that kind of thing, it shouldn't matter to you anyway.
Yeah.
It actually saves me time because then they've already taken taxes out and shit, and I don't have to worry about filling out a 1099 and shit like I do every year for anything that comes in. They just already paid taxes on it.
I just have to say, Vallejo Red out there, I saw that penis, and that was not cool. Even fake ones I don't think are allowed on here, right?
What?
He put a fake penis in the gun porn. Vallejo.
I kind of like this.
Cool.
That's a Sterling submachine gun. That one was full auto, too. It was $7,000.
Oh, wow.
I passed on it because I got a Mac 11 instead for like $3.5. I was like, man, I don't have the extra money to buy that, but I wish I'd bought that because that gun is, 10, 12K all day long.
Yeah, that thing's gone up in price significantly.
What's the cheapest machine gun you can buy?
I think still Mac 11s.
Nah, it's probably the Rising now. Those are about $3,000 still.
It's a 22, right?
Nah, Rising's 45 ACP with a 20-round magazine.
Okay.
It's a World War II era submachine gun that they had as a substitute standard for the Thompson, but it sucked ass, and nobody wants one.
How are the Suomis? Are those
I've never seen a transferable Suomi in the United States, so they're kind of rare.
Oh.
But they're good guns.
What's the cheapest machine gun that's transferable that doesn't suck ass? Maybe just kind of sucks, you know?
I would buy a Mac 11.
Not dangerous, but maybe not practical.
Especially with all like the uppers and stuff you can get for Max right now. Like
you can get a Sten gun too. The Sten gun does not suck ass, and they're about $6-7 grand.
That's not horrible.
What about a Mac?
The Mac is probably a good 10 grand by now, given all the fucking uppers and shit you can get for them. But that's the thing is you can get 5.56 uppers, you can get Suomi mag uppers for 9mm. You can get cool like MP7 looking uppers that still use the grip for the magazines. They're not really MP7 looking at all, but that's kind of it's like an Uzi, you know, like where it has like the magazine and the grip, and it's kind of shorter overall.
It's cool how you can like take a lower and then put a different upper on it, and then it's like a different gun, and then you know, like it would suck if the ATF tried to fuck with that somehow, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't point guns at airplanes.
I love about that. The thing I love about that picture is nothing in that picture is real.
The
fake
fence is
airplane on
real.
the screen.
What about the house in the background? That's real.
Oh, I guess that's real, but like you know, the gun and the bullets and the plane and all that shit's like plastic illusion.
The power lines are real.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you think if we tried right now to pass a law that says, okay, the NFA is still in effect, machine guns still have to be registered and everything, but you can make new machine guns. Like everything else still applies, but new machine guns can be made transferable. Do you think that would pass?
No, there's no way in hell. Dude, they tried to do that with the Hearing Protection Act, right? Like, well, not that, but they tried to do like make suppressors more accessible to everybody by making them like a transferable gun rather than like a, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that machine guns would still be NFA items, but it's just that like the 86 part no longer applies. Is that it's like it used to be, is that you could get machine guns, you just had to register them, but like any gun you wanted to make a machine gun could be made a machine gun.
I would make so much money.
I mean, I would buy every gun that I would possibly. I would just start buying guns again. Like, oh shit! Like I already have an AK, but I don't have a full auto AK. I already have an AR-15, but I don't have an M16. You know what I mean? Just go down the list.
And I also think kind of long game, kind of the same thing with the suppressors is, you know, everybody said, oh, the Hearing Protection Act's going to come out. Oh, I'm not going to go buy an NFA item now, you know, suppressor, because I can just wait. Well, the more people that own them, it shows common use, and then it's better thing long run to say, yeah, see all these people own these and nothing bad happens. It shouldn't be registered.
Is that a real HK or is that one of those Century Arms fucking?
Well, that is a PTR 91 that I swapped out with a bunch of HK parts. So that has an HK number 11 locking piece, an HK 23 buffer in it, and HK trigger group and housing, HK 4N. Then that stock thing on it is an adapter from HK parts. So like that thing shoots like a fucking pussycat. Like it's a 308 and it feels like a 22. I was gonna put a binary trigger in it, but I never got around to it.
I still say y'all need to come out to Colorado, or when we meet up, I need to bring my fucking my AR-15 with my binary trigger and let you guys fuck with that.
I liked the ones I had. I had the Fostech and the Franklin Armory ones.
The Fostech is at least the older generations, because I guess the newer Franklin has the override mechanism in it, so it doesn't matter anymore. But
I like the Franklin Gen 3. That was my favorite.
Yeah, and I haven't fucked with that one, and maybe it is better. And it's actually like that one. If I was going to start over again, or if like I didn't have one and I wanted to get one, I'd probably look at the Franklin Gen 3. But yeah, the Fostech's pretty good too.
You like your little Franklin for the 22, right?
Except for you can outrun that one too.
Yeah, but it is a 22.
So the cyclic rate is pretty quick, so it's hard to outrun, but you can still do it. I don't know. Angry shot it. Did you have any problems with it, Angry? Like outrunning it? Not really.
No, not at all.
That little pistol there shoots 410.
That's ridiculous.
It holds 5 shots and it costs like $150.
What? This
I
thing?
don't think they're not made anymore, but at the time they were $150.
Is it like a pepper box?
Yeah, you have to manually turn the cylinder.
Huh. Okay.
It's a ghetto blaster. See, that's the after picture, actually, on that gun. If you see it before, it's the next picture. It looked so nice.
What'd you do?
Then you happened.
It looks like you Honda'd it.
No, I fucking made it look like it was fucking from 1860 something.
Like, here's nice. And then Honda's like, oh, I bought a lever gun. I'm going to do a YouTube video. Check it out.
You know, I'm fine with all of that except for the ejection port that you like fourth patinaed it. Where it's like that turquoise color on the or the not ejection port, Jesus Christ, the loading gate.
It's just steel. There's no turquoise.
You just took the black off of it, the paint.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. No, it looks turquoise.
That's just weird light in the picture.
Might
Maybe
just be the lighting.
But yeah, the person that paid me to do that paid me like $800 to fucking antique that thing like that and make it run right. So, Honda
for money.
There's a Honda Nazi gun. Yeah, that was at a gun show. Someone had a fucking coffin with a Nazi flag and an MG42 in it.
Jeez.
I mean,
Welcome to Oklahoma.
That's how you store your MG42. Obviously, in a Nazi coffin.
In a Nazi coffin.
I did not see that coming.
Grave marker for Memorial Day.
Did you guys do anything for Memorial Day? Or I guess that's...
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything for Memorial Day, I guess?
We went and put flowers on graves this weekend. I should have kept this thing.
C96?
It's a Chinese-made semi-auto copy of the full-auto Mauser 712 with detachable magazines. And it was in 9mm.
I think I forgot to read this one. I pulled it up. I think I forgot both of these. This chat didn't pop up in my sub box. Oh, wait. I didn't read that one.
You read that one.
And then Savage said, part of me wants to do my 35 wheeling build or get a 25-06 for my next long gun. Another part says, you already can't find ammo, dipshit.
That's what reloading's for.
Probably find ammo, to be honest.
I feel like ammo is getting easier to find and
It
cheaper, but I don't know how far down it's going to go, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, should I buy it now or should I wait till it's cheaper?
That's the thing. It's starting to get where it's like, okay, this isn't stupid to buy a little bit, but I also think, okay, when's the next scare going to happen? You know, it's going to take one more thing, and then it's going to go right back up.
Man, you got all the Russian guns there. That's nice. The only one you don't have is the new AK 545.
I've had some of those, but I never took a picture with those guns with that gun. I don't think I had them at the same time. I had some Arsenals that were like a pretty close copy of an AK-74M.
Me likes it.
Shotgun.
That should be made illegal because it's got a bayonet lug on the front. It's a weapon of war there, Ray.
What I think is funny is the correct color of shotgun shells for World War II is either brass or red. They didn't start making them green until like the late 50s. That first military plastic shotgun shells were red. Fun facts.
This picture is anatomically correct.
Exactly. We like to be historically accurate here at Klein Knives, Gun Porn, and Knives. And whatever the fuck else we do.
Klein Gun Porn.
That's my kitchen. With an AK in it. As one does.
As one does.
I'm looking at your kitchen. You got a nice kitchen. Look at all this counter space you got over here and your island in the middle.
Yeah.
Look at all your look, you got all kinds of storage everywhere. Spices and stuff. What goes up here?
There's like plates and shit are left up there from my mom. I need to get her those.
Oh yeah, leftover. I mean, you got places for leftover stuff that you don't even need. That's the kind of kitchen you got. That's nice.
I think Leo's here.
Sorry, Leo. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on? I didn't mind being in the back. I was just eating anyway.
Leo's plastic penises.
You been getting in any trouble there, Leo?
Nope, not at all.
You been witnessing any trouble there, Leo?
No, we got a heavy. Like all this week has been like a heavy police presence, so ain't nothing really going down on my end.
It's weird how when there's
Right
lots
now-
of police around, nothing happens.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't that something?
Who
Yeah,
knew?
it sounds like there's a connection. All right. Yeah.
Weird.
I thought in Chicago that they killed one of ours and they killed one of yours.
Yeah, like right now, right outside my house, there's like half the police building.
Joey, I don't think you can do black voice.
I really
Yeah,
can.
it
I was
sounds
trying to
like a
imitate it,
Southern
but it
madam
just
or
got
something.
So bad.
Oh my loaded. Jolly, how did you do that? Jesus Christ.
It just comes out Southern Baptist.
If you could have any of these, which one would you pick?
Oh. The M14.
Yeah.
The bar.
The bar.
Yeah.
See, I owned that BAR, and I didn't pick the BAR. The reason.
I'll have to go with the Chicago typewriter.
I don't care. It's a bar. I want a bar.
I kind of like the M16, that old school triangle fucking handguard on it.
That's a good gun, too. The only reason I wouldn't pick that is because I already kind of have an M16, and given what's going on right now, I want an M14 if I can get one. Like, it's on my buy list anyway.
If they weren't made by Springfield.
That one is a Polytech.
You can get one of the full
Politics are good.
I mean, the Thompson with the stock, that is. I go with that.
I actually kind of like the Thompson without it. I think it looks cool.
The Thompson without the stock is a semi-auto pistol. The Thompson with the stock is a parts kit on an aluminum dummy receiver to hold it together. I was going to build it into a semi-auto, and I never got around to it. But
Colostomy Bag says, is Rock River any good? Someone for 800 new, has 16-inch mid-length gas system. You can still run a bayonet, has A2 carry handle. Wasn't
Rock River?
Rock River.
No, fuck Rock River.
Yeah, they were also with
buy
Springfield in
gun,
that situation.
because I like the A2 carry handle, and that's hard to find.
I mean, Rock River as a gun, good. Rock River as a company, like advocate for our Second Amendment, like good for the community, hell no.
If it's used and you're giving it to a person, sure. But if you're buying it new, no.
Why do you sound like God?
You know, I like being like the bad guy from Lethal Weapon 2. Those weren't mine. My boss got paid with those, and I got to go cash them in.
You got paid with Cougar Rands?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
That's weird.
Nothing. It's just hilarious.
It's weird. You guys would even
It's
think
worth
there's
more
anything
than
wrong
the
with it.
American dollar.
I mean, that is just in today's market. What?
That's a real full auto with HK MP7.
That's cool.
I mean, that was just 16 grand that they were holding.
Yeah, those are not cheap.
No.
That's like the fucking, you play a video game and they've got guns in it. It's like, okay, you start off with the basic bitch pistol. It's like a Glock 19 or whatever, you know, and then like you can upgrade it and you get better sights or something. And then like, okay, now I'm in a new class. Now you have like some weird gun that's like, I don't know, something different. But then this is like the ultimate, like, I've leveled my class up all the way, and now I have the ultimate sidearm, which is a fully automatic pistol that can, telescope out into a rifle, basically.
Yeah. It's a cool gun.
It is.
Yeah, I wish they would import them, dude. Like,
They need to import a semi-auto version.
I don't know why they don't. It's just because
That's
HA is
Chinese
snobs.
side folder.
I like the stock on that.
Like, just don't put the stock on it, don't put the vertical grip on it, and they can import it no problem.
That's super rare with that side folder on it, but Manticore Arms makes a modern version of that side folder. I think they make it for your Yugo if you wanted a folder on your Yugo.
That'd be cool. Sorry.
E40.
Got me yawning over here.
I always wanted one of those, and then the second I shot it, it sucked so bad.
Yeah, I've heard nothing good about the, like, they're like cool and like fancy, like second kind of cool style. Like, yeah, it's like cool, but useful. They are not as useful as you would think.
My bet is if you fucked around with the gas system long enough, you could make it more pleasant to shoot. I wasn't willing to put that amount of work into it.
Well, it's got that short stroke gas piston, right? Is what it is.
Yeah.
So you would think that you'd be able to fucking tune that pretty easily.
It has an adjustable gas system thing on the front of it, but I didn't have the tool, and I bought it cheap and could flip it right then and make $900. So, wonder what I did.
You held on to it because that's the gun you wanted.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit like that like you buy, you shoot, you don't like trade it in and get something you like. That's my philosophy.
Ugh. Sorry, god damn it. I need to make some tea or something.
50 cal.
And so like paratrooper carbine or whatever it's called.
I like those little paratrooper guns. Like that stock sucks ass something fierce, but it's a cool idea.
I was about to say that looks horribly uncomfortable to shoot.
Well, 30 carbine isn't really like a full rifle load, you know?
No, it's like
Have you ever seen a old school spring mounted screen door from the 40s?
Yeah.
Opening and closing that stock is roughly like opening and closing that screen door.
Yeah,
it's classic.
So that thing, just as a dummy gun parts kit, was like $1,500 worth of Thompson parts. Isn't that nuts?
Dude, these things cost so much to make.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to start up a new production, I mean, they still make Thompsons, yeah.
Yeah, but
Auto Ordnance does.
Now, the ones I've seen in gun shops are mostly 9mm. They don't have the 45 ones.
I like this thing. That's cool.
It is cool. Like, I didn't own that many dummy guns, but that one and the M2 were cool, and I got them in trades cheap. And, like, that one ended up, I made a lot of money on that Thompson because, like, I traded, like, $300 or $400 worth of shit for it, going, it's kind of cool, not realizing that, you know, they were going for $1,500 on Gunbroker or $1,200 on Gunbroker.
I think you've sold more guns than I've shot.
Probably.
So, I mean, I've shot like all of my guns, and then probably 10 guns that I didn't own. You know?
I've shot every gun that there's pictures of here, pretty much, and maybe one or two that slipped through that I didn't shoot. But...
If you bring them to Chicago, you'll make a lot of money. You'll sell out real quick.
This is like a decade's worth of fucking guns.
Was this your
Much of these are the same.
What do you call it? Where you do like a catalog or whatever?
I want to do like
a gallery
photo book or something like that. Like I've put so much work into some of those shots of all of them. Like
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to go outside at the right time of day and get the like weather in the right condition, and you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just go outside and take a picture and expect it to turn out good.
It was a lot of like, oh, it's a nice spring day. The weather's good. We could probably do this.
Ooh, that's nice.
I like the chamber adapters for those guns. They're so fucking cool.
How far down does that go? Is it just for the chamber, or does it go down the barrel too?
That one is like 6 or 7 inches. That's a 9mm.
They make various lengths. You can buy the kits that are like the short ones that just fill the chamber, or you can buy the ones that come with like 6-inch barrels. Basically,
that one has a 7-inch barrel on it. If I remember, it's like the Pathfinder one.
There were several different. Is that the actual what's his face?
The short thin arms, the ones that do them with Dave Canterbury.
Yeah, because there was them, and then there was like 2 other companies that started making them after that, right?
My buddy wants to sell me that gun back with the adapter, and I'm all over it. But he's like far enough away that it's like a struggle to like meet up and buy it off of him.
Man, I've owned so many of those single shot 12 gauges over the years, and I always hate that I get them up. Especially now, like mine was just like that. It had the case hardened. It was an old school H&R, and they're fucking great guns. And now you can't find them anywhere. And I used to just like they were just whatever guns because they were $99 all over the fucking place.
Many of those I bought, cut the barrel off, and put a bead sight on it at 18 inches for like a canoe gun, and like founded a new home.
Yeah, I mean they're fucking great.
Yeah.
They're great guns, but I always kick myself every time I get rid of one. I'm always like, fuck, I shouldn't have got rid of him.
I would fix it up for me like that, and then someone in a trade, or I'd be buying something or something, someone would see it and go, oh man, that's fucking cool. I always wanted a short one. And like for some reason, it always was like, oh, I'll get another long one and cut it down because I had shit to do it. Yeah.
And now you can't find those anymore. You can find the cheap, shitty ones like at Walmart, the fucking...
Yeah.
I forget what brand it is, but
yeah, the like Turkish ones or whatever.
Yeah, but like finding a good like an HR.
I think Ruger bought them, Marlin, and something else. And like if Ruger had half a brain, they would just remake that shotgun.
No shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Maybe make it with a takedown mechanism that's easier than the screw.
I wonder how much those things for. Now I got to look on Gunbroker to see.
I don't know.
What did I miss? Did you get me kicked off the internet?
No, we're talking about single shot shotgun.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Just wait.
The cool part is on those, I cut a V-notch rear sight into the back of the receiver on that gun, and it actually shoots to point of aim somehow. I'm like, I don't question that.
Have you ever seen that? Was an Iraq veteran Hitler video? Oh wait, where they took one of the 410 single shots and put like 6 different kinds of rounds through it, and they all shot and didn't fuck the gun up.
Yeah, I saw that. It was very interesting.
Jeez, here's one for $310. That's bidding.
Wow.
Damn, these were $99 guns too.
You do this to yourself, internet.
I like the packy tape.
Someone put tape on my AK.
And a nudie girl.
They put titties on my magazine.
I'm gonna have to reject your advances.
I don't think that's appropriate for my firearm.
Some Taliban fighter somewhere. It's like, oh my god, that looks so good.
Oh no. Darlene's showing her ankles. The world's gone mad.
Oh, that's a cool picture.
In Soviet Russia, AK and snow.
Man, I like that picture.
Yeah, I took that like walking that thing into work. I was working at some place that worked on guns. To be clear, I wasn't there to like go to town.
I was there legally.
Shit.
Dude, have you seen Tim Pool getting into guns now?
Yeah. I saw like his very starter, but I haven't seen his shit in like 6 months because I like turned him off.
Now there's a video of him shooting a Barrett now that he bought. Like he owns a Barrett. Because he's got like Tim Pool money, so he's like, well, I like guns now, so let me get all the guns that I would want. So he's already like caught up to like internet gun people, you know, like in terms of quality, maybe not quantity.
Yeah, but Steven Crowder just bought him one for Tim Pool.
This AK is brought to you by Adidas. Tracksuit of the Soviet Union. I feel like we've already seen this.
Those were bib overalls. I might have repeated one. Sorry.
Yeah.
There were a lot of pictures.
Where did you get this thing from?
That is a what do they call those things?
Colt, right?
Yeah, it's a Tyler T grip. They're made here in Oklahoma. They're like an old school cop thing, gangster thing. Revolvers in the 20s through like the 70s at them. Maybe in the 80s. They kind of went out with law
Damn,
enforcement.
was that you swallowing hard like that?
Oh yeah.
Matt always swallowed
real hard.
Like,
what caliber is that little snub nose in?
38 special?
Yep.
Okay, because
like 32, dude. Like, honestly, that looks like a little fucking.
No, it's a 38.
Okay.
It's a police. No, sorry, it's the detective special. So it's
okay.
Trout 38 special. That's a Gen 2, I think.
So you guys want to try an experiment?
I'm scared, but maybe.
So the YouTube algorithm, they're looking out for things like AR-15s being brandished on a live stream or AK-47s being brandished on a live stream. I don't think they care about revolvers. Do you guys want to do some revolver show and tell? Well, if you don't have a revolver, that's one thing.
All I have
Yeah,
is someone.
I don't.
yeah, I don't either.
No.
But I mean, like Yankee does that shit on his streams all the time, and no one ever fucking.
Well, Yankees broadcasting at like 7p.
Yeah, the algorithm can't tell those are guns.
They just see oblong shapes. They can be
That's true.
footballs for
Build
anything.
those as far as it's concerned.
You know what? You may have a point there, actually. I don't know. That's why I was like, let's do an experiment. But yeah, never mind.
See, the only revolver I have is a old Colt, and it's got a broken spring, and it's at the gunsmith. Sad face. Eventually, it will get it.
Yosh says, "What's your guys' opinion on a Walther PP and 380 just for fun? Why not?
I have one in 32 just for carrying.
You can pretend to be James Bond. I mean,
That's
it's
why
not
I
a
like
PPK,
mine.
but you know, Walther PP, close enough.
Honestly, I like the bigger full-size PP as opposed to the smaller PPK.
Hey,
Everyone
look.
knows I like big PP.
Yeah. Some people like big PP, some people like little PP.
I don't know anyone that likes little PP, Charlie.
I prefer the big PP energy coming out of the muzzle.
Look, Ray, I have to have hope somehow. Even if it's a lie.
What is baby steps? I think you got to go with the small PP first.
Check out the news I posted in Discord.
Now, would you get the blued, aka black PP, or the stainless, aka white PP?
Just saw.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's a lot of people getting vaccinated. So
Yeah, man.
Under overpasses right now.
Dude, they're trying so hard to get everybody vaccinated. They're just handing people the vials and a needle and just saying, "Go do it yourself."
Like, if you want to get once-used needles, a good place to hang out is a vaccination center. Just, you know. The fuck?
Ah, who is that? Aura Singh?
It's an alien hand.
Duke, aliens.
Dookie, 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 doo, dookie, doo, dookie, dookie, doo, dookie.
I think he left.
Oh god damn it, he's not even.
Duke is long gone asleep.
Yeah, he dropped out even. He's
Oh man, I'm not far behind him. I'm tired.
Dude, I gotta close it. I closed and opened. And I'm still here, motherfucker. And I've been drinking. And I've been smoking weed. I need to smoke some more weed. I think these are all repeats. This one's not. Yes, it is. We saw that.
Maybe I was really fucked up and put them in twice.
No, I think it like put Honda further back up.
Oh, did it? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was a replacer.
Yeah. It kind of scrolled for you. That little rock island?
Is that a rock island? Is that what that is?
I think.
I don't know. This one's not me.
It looks like it's got Turkish writing on the side. M1911 AFS A1FS TAC. I'd switch out the grips. That's the only thing I would do on that. It's got the front sight that I wanted. I know that I was never able to put on mine. Fuck my life.
Seriously, dude, you should just send me your slide.
Yeah.
I've got a sight tool.
It's too late. You can't get that fucker off.
I bet you I could.
No one can.
I can.
Jesus couldn't get it off.
I've got a hammer, a punch, and a vice. I can get it off.
Without scratching it.
Was this what little? You said it was a little Allen head, right?
Yeah.
Yep, but you can't get anything to fucking turn that screw.
I bet you I could.
I mean, worst
here's
case
what you need to do.
Drill out the screw.
All right.
You take that fucking. You go, first of all, you go find yourself a screwdriver that is slightly bigger than the width of the inside diameter of the Allen key, and then you take a hammer and you drive that fucking screwdriver into that goddamn hole, and then you turn.
It's so tiny, and you can't even see in there to see if you're lined up with anything. I don't know.
You just got to find something that is slightly smaller than the hole that screw is in, a flathead screwdriver, preferably, and drive that motherfucker into the top of that fucking screw until it goes into it, and then turn.
I guess I could just send you my slide. I do like this 1911, though. It is pretty nice. And they don't even make them anymore, which means it's going to go up in value. Thank you, Remington Arms, for going under.
I have mine for life because I personalized mine.
Yeah, Ray, it's pretty cool, but I don't think you're reselling that thing.
No, I didn't want to, though. I sell so many fucking guns. I wanted one to keep.
Is a KP-15 complete lower worth $129.99?
Yep, 100%. I paid $200 plus for each of mine.
I thought I paid $130 for mine shipped. It was $140.
Yeah, but mine was $220. Get it today, no taxes, additional, no transfer, whatever, you know.
Yeah, and then I had to pay a transfer too, so like $160.
I also got to pick mine out, which I liked because they were slightly different and like fucked up, you know.
Yeah, the thing I didn't like about it was the fucking buffer in that thing, though, man. That's the thing I don't like about that gun is the buffer. The feel of it is just
weird,
plasticky and weird. I'm sure it works fine. I still haven't shot mine yet, to be honest.
We shot one of ours. We're gonna go shooting again here pretty soon. Shoot the other one.
Yeah, and I'm sure it worked fine, and there was no issues with it. And you know, maybe charging it felt a little weird, but while you're shooting it, it feels just the same as it would if it was a normal loader.
I don't know if I would say that. It is different to shoot.
How so?
I like it. Well, it's I don't know. It's plasticky and weird compared to a normal AR. Sounds
Wow.
different. What?
A Lee Enfield. What is that? A straight pull?
Looks like a Swiss K11.
Something or other, yeah.
Like a K11 carbine, maybe.
That's not what it is. Yugo Mauser?
The top two, I think, are both Mausers, but I don't know which
I
variation.
think he said. Oh, yeah, he did say. M38 Swedish Mauser is the top one. Yugo Mauser, Swiss K11, number 4 Mark 1. Lee Enfield. I do like the Lee Enfields, too. There's something about, I don't know, maybe it's the fog breather in me.
I like the British ones.
I know Jolly could agree.
I do like Enfields. I like them a lot.
How much? I mean, they're like $400, $500. They're pretty cheap.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, I want to pick one up, but I'm also like, it's not the most practical gun, and I have bigger fish to fry.
When I was 17, my defensive long gun was a Lee Enfield with stripper clips.
The ammo's gotten more expensive with them because it used to be like you could get a shit ton of fucking surplus ammo for cheap.
Yeah.
And now it's like you have to get new manufactured ammo for expensive. But other than that, I dig the Enfield. Hey, we made it through gun porn. There are other things we can look at. Hold on.
Porn.
Yeah. Penis porn.
NSW memes.
No.
Dude, there's some weird shit in here, like this. Like, someone took the time to make that look okay.
Is that Maxine Waters?
How about animal? Oh, how about animal mating videos?
Oh, yeah, that's great. That's what you want.
Yeah.
We got more alien stuff. But Duke's not here.
Poor Duke.
Poor Duke.
Dude, what are they gonna fucking come forward with the UFO disclosure shit that's coming out? I wonder.
It'll be nothing.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna say like, "Hey, here's actual instance we have, but we can't actually prove that like it was aliens. It was just like we don't know what it was."
Right, I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah.
Is a Stevens 58 12 gauge bolt action worth $160?
Yeah, probably.
It's not bad.
Potentially.
I think it's like the cheapest you're going to find any gun ever, period, regardless of who makes it or when it was made or what caliber it's in, ever again, period now. Like, what's the cheapest new manufactured gun you can buy?
I actually, at my Walmart today, they had Stevens 12 gauge pump actions with the field barrel for $159.
Oh, nice. I don't need anything, especially not a shotgun. I just think it's kind of cool to have a bolt action shotgun.
You know what I want?
Apparently, they're all over Australia. Those bolt action shotguns.
I want one of those revolving cylinder shotguns, like those, like the Rossi Circuit Judge or whatever. There's no real practical use for them, but they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
$449 ship parts kit. Get a lower for it, you're good to go. Can't say from where. Palmetto! Sorry.
Man, I still say that KE Arms lower with a Palmetto mid-length upper on it is like the best money you could spend right now. Such a cool little M16 thing. Like that thing you have, Matt, but lighter.
Yep.
Are they
This is
saying
what
this
the
is
world will look like in 250 million years.
So we're gonna revert back to Pangea, is what they're saying.
Dude, there's a theory that the world has been Pangea like 2 or 3 times, where like the tectonic plates drift apart and then come together, and then drift apart and then come together, and like this is like the 3rd time it's happened.
I mean, I could see it.
And we're still stuck on the other side of the world by ourselves.
Yeah.
Alaska. Oh, we stole some of Russia.
Russia's like, no.
Oh,
Why
no.
does Alaska look like an old man? Did you see that?
Oh, the poor penguins down there.
Hey, look, it looks like an old man.
Alaska? You mean Antarctica?
That's what I meant.
Right.
I've been drinking. So don't blame me.
No, I was confused because I was looking for Alaska and I was like, I don't see it.
You ever seen the Family Guy bit? It's South America is would be attached to Africa, like kind of in that little backward sea. He's like,
I don't think nobody's seen it.
guys over there.
Dude, Alaska's right by Hawaii. Look at that.
Those poor penguins. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and we're still. Oh well, no, it's pulling it over there, isn't it?
Oh, poor Mexico. You're getting ground up right now.
Yeah, geez.
Blow up with the blow up.
See, now we're Pangea again.
Yeah.
Almost. That's all
How
connected.
does it see Florida?
Hey, Texas still has the Gulf of Mexico, so there's that.
It's just far smaller.
I don't know why that was so funny, but that was great.
Matt, would it be the Gulf of Mexico anymore, or would it be the Gulf of Africa?
I don't know.
It'd be the Gulf of Texas.
It's just Lake Texas, is what it would be.
That's pretty cool.
What the fuck? Oh, god damn it.
Are those people?
Yeah, it's people standing up. It's like a marching band, I think.
Wow.
Damn.
That's some coordination.
Bro.
I see a red flag in the background. Is that China?
In
That's
China,
China.
you would count a number of people.
That does look like a Chinese flag, doesn't it?
Yeah, but do they use the same numbers we do?
I'm pretty sure numbers are numbers.
I don't
Well,
think they do.
no, I mean,
Here, man.
That's
Also, the last symbol they make, that looked like a Chinese character.
1949,
Isn't that the year that the Communist Party came to power in China?
Mm-hmm.
2019. 10?
70.
70.
70. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Wow, man. China's got their shit together when it comes to making people do shit.
Yeah. When it
Here,
comes to
you group of people, do this countdown number thing with your hats or we'll shoot you.
Man,
Like,
5,
yes, sir.
6, 7, 8.
do it now.
You have no choice.
You do extra good job.
You do a good job, you get extra rice.
China number 1.
Don't you wish that you were free? Ha ha ha.
Aha, dance. Dance.
So Andy No was reportedly tackled and punched by Portland rioters during latest fucking whatever fucking going on in Portland. Portland needs to just chill the fuck out, dude.
What
Y'all
is,
need to like start arresting people and throwing them in jail until people aren't rioting anymore.
why does Andy No look like Mr. Sulu from the new Star Trek?
I think we just need to like pass out Xanax like it's.
Oh my.
That would help.
Wait, did this man have an arrow in his chest?
It made me click on it, but it's one of these things where it's like, oh, just scroll through this thing forever and we'll get all kinds of metrics on our website and we'll make money because we like money. And so we'll just have this clickbait picture. We'll pay Twitter to put it in front of you. I don't know. It's stupid.
Now, who is the bigger idiot or asshole? The one that puts that up there or the one that knows what they're doing to manipulate you and yet you click on it anyway?
Both.
Both.
Everybody share equal part.
When you are the last unvaccinated.
Oh my god, there was one in the Discord. It was the last heterosexual man on Earth is found, and it's this soldier with like a bloody nose with like a bayonet, and he's fighting. It's just a bunch of people surrounding him. They have like pride flags. I'm like, what on earth has happened?
Savage said, still not as horrible as Ezreal. Dark history. Hashtag dark history.
Hashtag dark history.
Ah, yes, Israel.
Man, Honda, I'm glad that you support Hamas too.
Only in a small way, you know.
He does what he can.
The face of a woman who just discovered cheese.
It's super cute, man.
He's like, oh yeah.
Like, ooh, cheese. What the fuck?
Again, moose.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. 4570. That's too much for this fucking. Jesus Christ! It's bigger than a fucking SUV.
All you need is a 45.
God, I want the 300 Win Mag.
Bro, look at that fucking thing. That's bigger than a truck.
Has anybody ate it before? Here?
I've heard that it's good, but I have not.
I've ate elk, but not moose.
Elk is delicious. Elk tastes like fucking beef.
Oh yeah, elk is almost like a finer version of beef, like a more like a.
Yeah, elk tastes like beef if it was like taken care of and fed wild things and allowed to roam free.
If beef got to just lay around all day and get its dick sucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, what's the size?
Alligator's delicious. It's kind of spicy.
I graduated from law school yesterday. Look at me. That's what she said.
What gets his dick sucked all day?
Beef.
Mm.
That's why it tastes good. you get the one that had a great life and lounged around in the field all day, eating fresh grains and grass, and got its dick sucked all the time.
Beef we eat are mostly like castrated males, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Depressed beef.
Fully vaccinated people and also just liars can now go mask free to theaters.
Yeah, dude. Like, I went to GameStop yesterday, or the other day, and it said, if you're fully vaccinated, you can come inside and, like, shop maskless. And I, like, stopped myself. I was like, okay, I got to put on a mask because I'm like, oh, I'm an honest person. And then about halfway through, I said, I could have just not put on a mask.
Dude, I was walking around everywhere today with no fucking mask on and all. Walmart and all that shit.
I was in a gas station yesterday, and I was the only one wearing a mask. I look like the asshole.
I threw away my mask.
Well, mine has Captain Rex on it, so I ain't throwing that away. I paid good money for that.
Wednesday, Ohio officially reopens. So thank God for that.
That tomato soup.
Is Jack Daniels really made in China?
What? Oh.
No.
I don't drink Jack Daniels, so I wouldn't know.
20 brands made in China you should never buy. This is another one of these things, but fine.
And Jack Daniels won't actually be on the list.
Okay.
True. Okay, let's test this.
Isn't Jack Daniels bourbon or is it whiskey?
It's whiskey.
Well, to be whiskey and from Kentucky or Tennessee, which it is. Like, there's legal shit that has to be made there.
That's
Yeah. And now, if you spell whiskey,
Bourbon.
isn't it without the E? It can only come from.
But I know, like, there's
the
laws
UK.
governing this shit. So, like, if Jack Daniels was made in China, that's like illegal.
Forbes magazine, made in China.
Nike.
New Balance, the old man shoe, made in China.
I feel like we all knew this one.
Dirt Devil, I mean, no duh, made in China.
Walmart brand vacuum.
Oh, Nike, yeah, those
Yeah, it was
Let me know when we get to one that will actually shock us.
Ray-Bans, probably not shocking.
So basically everything.
Oh yeah, iPads and iPhones, duh. Tesla.
This is a stupid list. Fuck this list.
I mean, I actually didn't know that about Tesla, but it doesn't surprise me.
Right, I'm about to say that. I actually didn't know that. But
I thought Motorola was made in
like Taiwan or something.
South Korea. I thought.
You mean China?
China Island is what
Bird
Taiwan is
spears.
called.
They call it they call it East China.
China adjacent.
The East Chinese island.
Hello, beans made in China. I actually didn't know that.
just ask
LL
John
Bean.
Cena.
LL Beans made in China.
I thought that was a penis for a second.
It is a
Because
penis.
I just casually glanced at it. It took me a minute to realize that was a shoe from the front.
Look, it's going up and down. Look.
I was like, is that just a really weird looking penis?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, a toy is made in China. Who knew?
American Girl doll. That sounds like a Chinese name. Like, oh, we make a new doll called American Girl doll.
That is one of the most racist accents you've ever done.
Are you know right in my accent?
That is just
Are
horrible.
you know right in my accent?
we
Very,
can do
very
worse.
rude.
We can do worse.
You're very rude.
You can because you're allowed.
Hey, I fucked an Asian girl.
That doesn't mean
I dated
anything.
a Chinese girl in college.
Well, she was half Asian.
She was Wasian.
Asian enough.
Oh, we lost Angry.
Uh-oh. He fell asleep.
Uh-oh.
Malaysian can be sexy.
They're dropping like flies.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Who did we
Oh.
lose?
American Patriot.
Okay.
Who is that?
Yeah.
I'm confused. Who's who?
The red double cocks is me.
Oh, is that what that is?
No.
No, that's supposed to do standard.
Yeah.
No.
Bicrom.
Oh,
The
okay.
wolf is
I
me.
thought it was two snakes, but
It is.
It
Two
is.
snakes around his son.
Or it's two black dicks around Ray Ray's ass. Whatever. You know.
Yeah.
also an option.
Yeah, this China list sucked. Calvin Klein. Oakley's. Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Hush Puppies.
Hush Puppies is a shoe?
What was the thing we were supposed to look out for that was shocking? Jack Daniels.
Jack
Daniels.
And
Huffy Bikes.
and
Basically
Campbell's
Tesla so far.
Fisher Price. Harley Davidson, I actually knew that one. Most of the parts of the Harley are made in China and they're assembled here.
makes sense.
I did not know.
And they were actually talking about moving the Harley assembly factory to Mexico. And then everyone freaked the fuck out and they backed down.
It's a moral of the story by Indian.
Barbie dolls. Radio flyer wagons. How can they not make these in America anymore? Like, it's like the simplest fucking shit to make.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally a metal bin and some wheels. Pyrex.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, Zippo.
I don't know what's going on, but Zippo lighters are made in China?
Who
That's
knew?
fucked up.
I thought they were made in Scranton.
Crayons. Crayola crayons? That's not surprising. Post-it notes.
Not
Again.
surprising.
Oh, fuck.
KitchenAid mixers. Is that why they're? Dude, these things are like $400 bucks.
They're expensive as balls, dude. I would love to have one because I do a lot of cooking, and there's a lot of stuff I could do with that. But fuck.
Hey, Matt, if we ever get a compound, we can have a like group kitchen, and we can buy one to put in there.
Nice. And I can have like my Blackstone griddle. We need an outdoor kitchen too.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
I've got a gas grill, I've got a charcoal grill, and I've got my big old Blackstone griddle.
Hey man,
In a pizza oven.
Yeah, we need a pizza oven.
Between your family, Rhonda and his kids, and me and my girlfriend, that's like the start of our little compound.
Fuck yeah.
Wait,
Made in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I did a whole book report on this.
Oh shit! By the way,
The average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body at any given moment. Seems crazy, right? All that poop just sitting there, rotting away inside their intestines and colon. Is it any wonder that colon disease is on the rise with all this waste just sitting inside your body? Most of this waste contains chemicals that your body rejected, but due to certain issues like constipation, you couldn't flush it all out effectively. But if you're feeling sluggish, bloated around the waist, or even just plain backed up, then give Zupu a try for 14 days. It will clean you out, guaranteed.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
They're really about put me to sleep.
Or
Like when I try to go to bed, I'll watch videos or like listen to music, and it's the ads is when I fall asleep.
You could just have copious amounts of anal sex and mix it with maybe some Taco Bell, and you'll be cleaned out.
I'm about to say, you ever just go to an Indian restaurant? That'll do the trick.
Or go to White Castle.
Yeah.
All right, I'm giving up on this list because it switched from you wouldn't believe it's made in China to what is actually still made in America.
Not much.
I don't know when it switched, but we never saw Jack Daniels at any point, so fuck this list.
This list is a lie.
Putting David Chipman in charge of the ATF is like putting Antifa in charge of Portland Police Department. Let's go through. You guys finish the sentence if you can. Putting David Chipman in charge of the ATF is like
letting a raccoon run the chicken coop.
Putting David Chipman in charge of the ATF is like sticking your dick in a blender and putting it on high. That was my idea.
I got nothing.
David Chipman makes as much sense as a straight meth-addicted tiger.
Putting David Chipman in charge of the ATF is like letting a Cheeto babysit the gazelles.
Hi, I'm Joe Exotic. You may have heard of Joe Chipman.
I got one. Putting David Chipman in charge of the ATF is like letting Joe Biden around your grandchildren.
Putting David Chipman in charge of the ATF is like dropping your kids off at Neverland Ranch and leaving for the weekend. When Michael Jackson was still alive, that is. Doesn't really make sense anymore.
So who thinks that Michael Jackson actually did molest kids? I'm just curious.
I think that he was a creepy old dude that liked to sleep in the same bed as kids, but like he had been castrated sometime in the 80s so that he would maintain his beautiful voice and that he had no sexual impulses and that we're like just judging little Michael.
I
don't
know. Go ahead.
I don't think he actually did anything to kids, but I would not be surprised at all if he actually had like pedophilic tendencies.
I've watched some of the, they've had a couple different documentaries on this stuff. And I watched that one where it was the two guys that were the two main ones that claimed that he did stuff to them. And they're the ones that got like millions of dollars in settlement money because, he settled out of court for all this shit. And that documentary they did. And I watched that thing, and I've never really known or given a shit, honestly, that much. But I watched that thing, and it was either they're just too, I don't know, very, very poor communicators, or they were lying. They were just fucking lying. They came off just completely insincere, and it just didn't seem right watching them in their interviews. I don't know. It was weird. I think he was a weird dude, man. I think he was a weird dude. I don't know. When you got all these other people that came out of the woodwork, when you've got Corey Feldman, who, by the way, has for fucking years been saying how fucking people in Hollywood and all these famous people were all fucking pedophiles and shit and whatever else. And he's come out more times than you can count and been like, no, I was around him for years. He never did anything with anybody. He's like, I would have known. I would have seen. I don't know.
I think he's a weird dude that had some odd habits because he didn't have a childhood and was castrated by his father and had all sorts of fucked up mental issues about it.
Well, not to mention that a lot. I don't know all of the cases, so I can't say all, but I would say a lot of those cases where people were paid out were the parents looking for a payout. You know, like they did things in a certain way, and then got lawyers and sued and did shit in a certain way so that they get a payout. And then Michael's lawyers were like, dude, you're making like $100 million a week right now doing your tour. Just pay people off and keep doing your tour. You'll make more money than you will fighting this and stopping your life to fight it. So he's like, okay. He took that advice, and that was like the worst advice to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I could see it being something like that, but my thing is because once you start paying people off, to me that almost seems like you're guilty.
Right,
no matter
that's
what,
why
or at
he
least
did
looks that
them,
way.
because of his lawyer's advice saying, dude, you're making so much fucking money that you sitting in court for a year and fighting this is going to you're going to be just way better off financially if you just keep working and pay these people off.
Dude, hippos are scary.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Hippos will fuck you up.
You seen Congo? Hippos are scary as fuck, man.
Not this one. He likes getting his teeth brushed.
I wonder how his breath smell.
Is this one of Fidel's hippos or not Fidel? Pablo's hippos or no?
This looks like China.
Now, this is probably a hippo that was raised here and been taken care of, and preferably by some meth addicted.
I was if I was going to have a guard animal, it'd be a hippo.
I'd get me a water horse. What a hippo is.
Honda, you got yourself a supercharge. Okay.
David Chipman in charge of the ATF is like putting Anakin Skywalker in charge of the child care facility.
Oh, hey, so I heard a joke.
Okay, that was a good one.
You notice how the little kid goes, Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we going to do? Anakin wasn't going to kill the kids at first, but then the little kid reminded him of how he wasn't made a master, and so he got angry.
Master Skywalker!
What did you say to me?
I'm going to kill you, kid.
Hippos aren't that scary, but I usually buy them a drink before getting too close.
Story of my life.
Savage, call me, babes.
Call me, maybe.
Hey,
are you calling yourself a hippo?
You, and this is crazy.
But here's my number. Call me, maybe.
I'm just thinking if he's willing to go out with hippos, maybe he thinks I'm hot.
I remember being 12 years old at some friend's birthday party and us singing karaoke to that song when it first came out.
That's how young you are.
Christ, I was.
Yup.
I was at the club when that's. Oh, holy fuck! You're so young.
How old are you? I think
I already had 3 kids by the time that song came out. Okay.
Yeah.
I had all.
I was picking up girls at the bar.
What year did that song come out?
Like
it was I think it was 2012. I think it was 2012 because, and I know this only because that was the first year that I remember them doing that YouTube rewind.
Oh my god!
And that was one of the two. It was that and Gangnam Style were the 2 songs from that video.
Golly, do you remember Gangnam Style? Jesus,
dude, I wish that fucking trucks had this shit. Look at that. It's got a giant monitor on the back so you can see what's in front of the truck if you need to pass them or whatever.
That's cool.
I've never encountered this issue passing trucks. Not being able to see.
Well, most places don't have 2-lane roads like that.
Yeah. But also, when I'm behind an 18-wheeler, I'm far back enough where I can see in front of it.
Speaking of hippos, there's one right there.
And I thought they were an endangered species.
Any port in a storm, Ray Ray.
Ah. I knew it was your type. Slutty.
Yes.
That's true.
So here's my number. And call me. Okay, so I was looking at the new ATF proposed rule changes and all that shit, and they had like fucking 75 pages of text that goes along with it, and then they had another like 20 pages of notations that go along with that. And on the 20 pages of notations, like number 59 or something like that, is a part where they show YouTube channels. Like, hey, here's this YouTube channel, and here's these videos that he has up on YouTube right now of him building an 80% lower on YouTube and how easy it was for him to do. And there was it was like Handlebar Reviews and Silverbacks something. I forget the names of the two channels that they mentioned. But first of all, these two channels have multiple videos on each of their channels about building AR-15 and Glock lowers from 80%. Shows them milling it out from beginning to end, installing the parts, putting on the slide, doing everything that they do, right? Videos are still up, no dings that I can see, like channels on the internet still, it's not disappeared. So that's going on. And then I tried to contact both of them, and like the one dude especially, he's only got like 4,000 subs, so he's like a little bit bigger of a channel than me, but not much. And every other comment on his video had like a little heart next to it and had been like responded to, and like every single fucking comment on his video. So like he did, he's one of those guys who likes to reply to everything. So I commented on 2 of his videos telling him about this and sent him an email. Hasn't got back to me. The other dude, I sent him an email, and he was a bigger channel, like 50,000 or something like that. Hasn't got back to me. So that one I wasn't as concerned about, but I don't know. I just thought it was weird how these 2 channels that are mentioned by the ATF by name and cited in the text of this fucking thing that they're trying to propose have these videos that are against the rules of YouTube out there on YouTube like it's nothing, and also won't respond to anybody that calls them out on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's called a honeypot.
Dude, and some of their videos are like, watch me build an AR-15 from an 80% polymer lower with no experience. I am not a gunsmith, and I do not know what I'm doing. I don't even know what this power tool is. All right, let's get right into it. Like that's what their videos are like, dude.
We're being played.
I just thought it was weird. I thought that was weird.
Probably on to something.
And it was like such an obscure part of the text that I was like looking at things and I was getting bored of reading it because it's just this mundane fucking word salad of fucking bullshit. And you read a part of it and it pisses you off, and you skip forward, you read a part of it, it pisses you off, you skip forward, and then I just skipped to that part and was like, whoa, they have like YouTube links in here? And I started clicking on shit, and yeah, sure enough. Oh, and this is Robert Barnes, by the way. This big fat fucker right here. But he's a good guy. All right, well, it's been almost 3 hours, and I had to close and open and work the hardest fucking week in a while of my life now. I wouldn't say it's the hardest ever, but it was pretty rough. I'm getting tired.
Jesus, same here.
So
I will third that.
I think in the interest of actually having a Gay Frog Chat 99 this week, we're going to call it before we do a 5-hour long chat, and then I drink way too much and then sleep all day and feel like shit until forever. If that's okay with you guys, is anyone going to be mad at me for ending it?
Yes,
No.
you piece of shit. Fuck you.
At 1 a.m.
All right. Well, I do appreciate everybody out there and everyone dropping in super chats and watching every week and commenting and showing up for the chats and being here on the panels and everybody involved with the channel. If it wasn't for people watching and for people being involved with this, I wouldn't do it, honestly, because I would just be talking to a fucking magical glowing screen like a psychopath in the dark, and I don't want to do that. So thanks for making me non-psychopathic, at least in practice. But yeah, love you guys. I hope you all have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow for the Gay Frog Chat. Aliens and Bigfoot and conspiracies, oh my. Peace out.
The lights.